welcome. Golden Empress collection here. Time for your Friday Night Love Tarot into Saturday. Thank you guys so much for giving me a break there for a little bit. Welcome to the chat. We're going to do all signs tonight. Overall energy. I will say that there are a lot of individuals who are now having to come into some sort of realization, understanding. There's a truth that needs to be told, is what it feels like. There's a lot of third-party situations happening where the truth is finally coming out about that as well. You know what, give me a second now that I think about it. You guys, again, as you're coming into the room, of course, you know we timestamp as we go. I want to make sure that I have everything for you. Bear with me just 1 second. Hold on for me 1 minute. You guys want to make sure that I have everything for you. Give me 1 minute. I wanted to make sure that I had all of your alignments as well. Welcome to the chat, guys. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. I'm having a good day today. Yes, I am. Up and moving. Been up since about 5 a.m. Not sure where you are in the world, but I've been up for a minute. Hustling, making moves, making things happen. So again, just giving you guys a second to come in the room. Don't forget, we had all of those lunar eclipses. We had the full moon in Taurus. Then pretty much, hi, welcome. You guys come in. We're going to do all signs today. This is an extension of, you know, the energy that's been going on. Plus, we're going to address 1111. Now, you know what? This is the deck that's going to come out for 1111. It's called the Shaman's Dream deck. Because I know there's some quite spacey stuff that's happening. So let's just take a look and see what information you guys need. To hear my friends in the background, don't worry about that. We'll get that taken care of too. All right. So thank you, thank you. Bottom of the deck, you have Spirit of the River and movement towards adventure. That definitely seems quite possible. Welcome to the chat. And then you have Many Mask and Authentic Self. So what that says to me is that some of you guys really feel whatever this vibration is that's coming forward, especially if someone is not necessarily telling you the truth, okay? I feel like this reading is really going to dig in to what this truth is and why someone is not sharing what they're supposed to be sharing. So, you know, take it as it resonates. Venus went into Libra right around the 8th. Again, the truth about love. Scorpio new moon. I think somebody commented in one of the on one of the zodiac signs and reminded me of the date. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's see what else we have. We also have the Sun conjunct Mars on the 18th. And then that's going to wrap up to like next Saturday. And then right after that, of course, we are going to move into Sag season. Okay. Sag season, the wisdom, the traveling, the just a bunch of different change that's going to happen for you guys. Okay. So I'm hearing yes with this. Let's do an overall energy. Let's do a read real quick just for all of you. Okay. Whatever it is that you are drawn to this reading for, it's just an overall energy of what they want you to know. And then we will get into all zodiac signs. I will do my best as timestamp, but if you guys, you know, have the time to do it, I would appreciate it. Let's do it. Garden of Venus, didn't I say? Rest and renewal, 25. And then you have skywriting in the face. This is dreaming. This is dreaming about past life energy. Okay, bottom of the deck, you also have caterpillar. So you're at a stage in life where you're ready to change. You also have new opportunities. Some of you guys, I feel like this is third eye intuition, but this is also going to be being protected in the phase that you are currently in. All right. So 1111 portal energy, just for the next vibration as you move through the rest of the year, you're going to be discussing love with people. You're going to choose whether or not, again, butterfly energy, cocoons of the heart. Do you want to deal with said people? Do you want to deal with said person? Do you want to focus on something other than what's important to you, is also what I'm picking up on. This is a lot of the dream factor. I told you, I've been up since about 5 a.m. this morning, really just picking up on a lot of different energy. And one of the energies I keep picking up on is the masculine is being found out, especially if there has to do with a feminine or multiple feminines, and it could be even karmics, okay, that are fighting over a masculine. I think the divine feminine is not aware. And I think that with the rune energy that we see here, it's all about to come to light, but it's going to be mystical. It's going to happen in some way, shape, or form that makes people realize they're on a new path, they're on this new journey, but it's fated. Okay, I know that some people don't believe in fate because they don't necessarily want to say that, you know, someone else has destiny over what it is that they're trying to do, but the universe does have destiny over what we're trying to do here. It's already been pre-written. If you are on this channel, you believe in past lives. You believe in the opportunity for endings and then new beginnings to happen. That it is what it is. That's why you guys are here. I don't know if I've ever told you, but I have Pluto in my first house. Change is all about my life. So if this is where you're at, that's why you're here. You need to understand the concept of why you're supposed to change something with this moon energy. Again, so didn't I just say Scorpio new moon? Scorpio vibration all over a lot of the energy that's coming up. It's going to make you guys feel some type of way. I am hearing the word obsession. Okay. But for some of you, it's also inheritance. If you have been in a space where it's time for you to step into love, you're stepping into your new abundance. You're stepping into your new inheritance. Yes, some of you guys are about to be really paid, by the way. Not sure what that is, but if you feel it, take it. Okay? Don't reject it, is what I'm feeling. You're going to have multiple opportunities. I feel like, especially for some of you, if you guys are, and I'm a medium, okay? I do have a very, very strong pull and connection with those that have crossed over. You know, when you get your individual readings with me, a majority of the time, your guides will tap in and say, this is what we need, you know, our family member to know. This is what we need someone to know. I will tell you though, the readings that I don't like doing are the readings where people have succubus energy on them. Okay. I will actually refuse to do a reading for someone if I know that their energy is not clean. Okay. Just letting you guys know that, putting that out there. And so maybe some of you guys are dealing with some sort of rejection, or you are, and I'm feeling drawn to tell you that maybe you are wanting to reject somebody because you know that this person sits in a succubus energy. Okay. Some of you guys, there's someone here who wants to try to hold on to a relationship with you, or you're trying to hold on to a relationship that does not serve you anymore. Okay. There is someone here who you guys deal with that kind of stalks you in a way, but doesn't necessarily provide you with any communication for real. Like, they stalk you, but they don't communicate with you. The other thing that this person does that's kind of irking my soul a little bit here is that this person thinks about you in a sexual way, and then they turn around and they project their energy on you, whether it's, you know, they're sitting there watching you via Instagram or however, you know, they choose to watch you. I'm also picking up on an energy of someone pleasuring themselves to you, you know, and it's almost like, you know, that they're doing this. They're waiting for you to, you know, show yourself in some way, shape, or form. And then they catch this mental image of you, and then, you know, they send this projected energy. That's a damaged energy that they're sending to you. So I would really suggest, highly suggest, that you guys continue to cleanse your energy so that you can feel that type of negativity, so you can rebuke it and return to sender, boo-boos. Return to sender. Okay, that's not for all of you, but it's just for some of you, okay? So, yeah. Hangman energy, Piscean energy, okay? Oh yeah, Piscean energy. Waiting. I feel like if it's demonic, it's going to try to block you. If it's demonic, it's, just very low vibrational, it's going to try to block you. Okay. This could also be, again, we're talking about succubus energy. It's other people that you guys are dealing with. You are supposed to be in a place of happiness, but you're coming up with conflict, and the only reason that you're coming up with conflict is because the other people are sitting back and watching how you are fated and stepping into an infinite abundance. All right. So you have to learn not to let whatever projected energy this is continue to come your way. All right. I do know that there is possibly a Pisces here as well that could be trying to do black magic. Okay, or it's black magic, or it's some sort of manipulation that has been done to block you. And it's a block with this hangman energy. I'm going to say that I really appreciate how you guys take the opportunity to cleanse yourselves and to do everything it is that you need to do, because this other person, I feel like, works for low vibrational energy. All right. And when I say works, it could even be giving thought to it. It could be just allowing something to manipulate them to where it tries to come in and manipulate you. It could even like manifest through dreams, all sorts of things. Okay. The fates. Whoever it is that has done this dark work, this dark energy, will end up having to watch you shine. They will. They will watch you shine. They will watch you do something that is amazing. Yes, see, I'm telling you. And every time you step into abundance, this person will end up with some sort of new conflict. I don't understand why. I don't. This person is so frustrated at the fact that you shine and you soar and you score. And I'm not trying to rhyme on purpose, but that's just what I'm hearing. They don't get how it is that you are blessed and abundant, and how you keep producing even though they send the shade that they send. And it's really upsetting to me that we're really focused on someone, when your energy is supposed to be that of love, light, happiness, right? Because you're the strong one. You are the one who's doing something that's amazing. You're doing something completely amazing. You must need to get this chicken head out of the way, is what I'm thinking. And that's what I heard, a chicken head. Seriously. And Jill just put the word, I saw the word dangerous. That's the first word that I saw. Hi, Johnny, welcome. Yeah, I didn't read the whole comment, Jill. I will in just a second, but literally, this is someone who's dangerous. This is someone who would allow your good tidings, everything. And I'm hearing good tidings, so maybe that's during the holiday season, for someone to attack you. Okay. Again, you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, and you could also be dealing with an Aquarius. If you are a Pisces or an Aquarius in this particular reading, you have a karmic right in the middle of both of you that is trying to cause drama, that's trying to cause stress. And I actually saw this. I've actually seen premonitions of this. Yeah. And it's going to create havoc for multiple people. And I feel like with that 10 of Wands, it's a burden that someone is going to have to carry because of the way that they chose to get caught up. When someone chooses to get caught up, it's on them. Just what I'm hearing. All right, so Jill. So Jill said, can it be dangerous to return to sender? I send it back to the universe so the divine can do what it wants. I hear you. I returned it to sender because, no, they shouldn't have sent it to you in the first place. That's what I'm thinking, right? If you choose to send it back to the universe, that's fine. It'll eventually reach that person, though. That's what it is. Return to sender. You're asking the universe to take it back to the person who sent it to you. When you, I don't know, maybe I'm just a little more specific, a little more direct, because when I need somebody to get got, I need them to get got right then. Okay. And I know that's from a movie, but still, it is what it is. Yeah, because this karmic energy here that wants to delay somebody, and I'm telling you, it's because you're strong. Some of you guys, it might be a Leo energy. I'm also saying that because that did come out. Yeah. They're jealous. They're jealous of your light. They're jealous of your love. They're jealous of how you care about yourself. This person has been working you for a while. Okay. Whoever this individual is, whether or not it's a succubus, whether or not it's just a demonic energy on the other side that's out there in the ethers that just sees that you shine the way that you do and it's constantly, scratching and clawing at you, telling you maybe work on your aura a little bit, right? Because when you work on your aura, this person, you feel whatever this is coming, whether or not they're using some sort of Muppet baby to get to you, all of that. There's also going to be, oh, okay. Okay. Wow. All right, you guys, there's a fight coming with this Five of Wands. There is definitely going to be some sort of conflict. There is somebody here who wants to wait. They want to be patient and they're thinking to themselves that they're doing the right thing, but no. You can't control somebody that is very level-headed, that's very strong. I don't know why someone's trying to control someone here, but it's not going to work out well. Some of you guys are way too powerful to be dealing with whoever this is that needs you to take orders from whoever this is. Yeah, see, someone's got a Pisces. Exactly. Someone's got a Pisces here, and it's right here. Now, let's also look at 12th house energy. Okay, 12th house energy is karma. 12th house energy is the imprisonment of those that have done things that are wrong. They have done some sort of betrayal. There is, oh, you guys can't make this up. Look at this. Yeah, oh my gosh. I am hitting, look at that. That's the devil card, okay? You actually have the scorpionic energy here. So in the month of November, the 1111 energy is asking you to step into your power and to be the one that will, start a new phase in life. All right. You guys are at the very beginning of something. I know that you're very hungry. I know that you want to learn. I know that you are going to be something that is beautiful. You're going to be extremely blessed when it all comes to through fruition. So maybe like the next 2 weeks, I'm also picking up with this full moon energy here. You guys are getting ready to put yourself in a situation where you are divinely protected. I feel like spirit is saying to you at the bottom of the deck, this subconscious energy, whether or not you're just worried about yourself and you're tearing yourself down and not believing in yourself, they're asking you to love yourself here. Okay. This toxicity is raw. It's horrible is what I'm hearing. And it's because of the faded energy. What I'm picking up on right now is past life energy. Maybe there was war. Maybe this was, I don't know, maybe if we go back in the books and we look right now, what was happening 500 years ago, what was happening 60 years ago, what was happening just at a certain point in time, it's the anniversary of some type of war or some sort of and I'm seeing like nomad energy too. Maybe it was like a village plunder type of thing. This is where you did not have to be hurt or harmed. Some of you guys, I'm also seeing that you are so beautiful, or even if this was a past life energy, you were so beautiful at that time. That after everybody else was marauding, killing, stealing, murdering, whatever it was that they were doing, you were actually saved. You were saved and possibly turned into, you could have been turned into a slave for some of you. But there was something about your light where a dark entity or a person or just a wicked witch, whatever it was, wanted your energy. And so now you're at a point where you understand all of this negativity and you're not about to let any of that come your way. I promise you, you're not. Some of you all, you're having to learn this lesson so that you can stand up and fight, so that you can get to the next phase, so that you can get to a point where it's supposed to bring a better vibration in for you. Told you, remember we saw that one of many faces? Yeah, you might not expect it. See, possible for union. You have the sky bridge here. Sky bridge energy. I'm going to say that this is the sun and the moon. Please remember all of the things that were going on in the eclipse season. You also have deep diver. It says diving into a task. You have something that you're supposed to be doing because of the dark energy that looms. Okay. You're supposed to reform something. You're supposed to create a whole new structure. This might be some of you guys that are dealing with the internet. We did see the Eight of Wands. So maybe you're going to receive some sort of awkward message. Don't let awkward messages delay you either. Continue working on what your purpose is. Don't let awkward messages delay you. Yes. And this person, again, they're going to have to deal with the past. This is a past life energy. And I told you, it's about lessons learned where endings needed to come and seeing the truth about the new direction and success and moving forward into something blessed and abundant. Okay. Eight of Cups energy is right through here. You loving yourself. All right. I don't know why somebody feels like they can block another person. This is like through childbirth with this Queen of Cups here. It's a jealous, envious person that spirit is warning you against. I don't know if they just have feminine tendencies, but this could also be a masculine that has feminine tendencies, but there's someone here that is worried. They're concerned, right? And they're struggling right now. And there's a past life energy where you too are destined and fated to learn lessons about how to truly love yourself so that you can step into new abundance and blessings. Okay. This other person that you're dealing with, other entity, other scenario, it's dark. It really is. It's a complete mental block if you allow it to be. I don't see that you guys are going to be fazed by whatever this is. I see that you would be able to learn from past mistakes and learn with the scorpionic energy here to be compassionate enough. Like, Jill was just saying, how do we deal with return to sender? Are we going to be vicious with it? Or are we just going to give it back to God? We're going to give it to the universe, however you choose to handle it. So wrap it up in love and light if you want to, but just send it back. All right. Let this person deal with what they need to deal with so you can move on and step into the next phase from a king to a queen. That's what I'm hearing for you guys. All right. So that's an overall energy. All right. We're going to leave. No, I heard we're not going to leave that there. Oh my goodness. Many masks. It came back out. Okay. You guys are dealing with someone that, yeah, either you're on their radar or you are on theirs. However, this is, see, watchers. Oh, you cannot make this up. You definitely have someone watching you. You definitely have someone who's interested in the information that you provide, that you give. Me Talks, it says repairing the mind, body, and spirit. Do you guys see how the cards are flowing here? They are giving you direction to make sure that you are removing negativity. Yeah, if you guys are buffering, what I would suggest is maybe exiting out and then coming back in. Sometimes that seems to help a little bit because I'm actually not buffering on this end. Okay. Laura has been causing chaos since I don't have any contact, but she's watching, sent CPS to my, yep, false accusations, threatened my family, my kid. Yeah. And it's because they're jealous, especially if you're with your divine masculine, my feminines. If you are with your divine masculine and this divine masculine, for whatever reason, had a weak moment, and he might not even be divine. Okay. It might just be a masculine that you're dealing with. If they have succubus energy, if they have addiction issues with sex. Again, earlier in the reading, I have been picking up on a masculine or a male energy that maybe their divine counterpart was pregnant, something like that. And so they stepped out. And so like one of the major secrets that's going to be coming out is that, especially if there's a 1-year-old around, there's actually more than one 1-year-old. There's more than one 1-year-old. And it's like the main female in the situation, the spouse or the wife or the significant other that lives with this masculine doesn't know. And other people are finding out about it. So I know, I keep seeing it. It's just like, wow, somebody's going to be finding out the truth. The other thing that I've also been picking up on, you guys, is if in the past 6 months or so, somebody claimed to be pregnant, I promise you they lied. They lied. I don't know why they chose to do that. That is also a very dark energy that needs to be dealt with. Okay. There could have been a lot of fighting, a lot of cussing. All right. That has gone on with that. And it says repair the veil and getting back to integrity. So it was meant to really pull somebody in the wrong direction. And now, we're at the 1111 portal. What have you created? We're at a new moon. It's time to plant new seeds. So I don't know. I know we just had the harvest moon. So it's almost like you reap what you sow, right? You reap what you sow. How is life going to be working out? The wall, obstacles for any individuals who have lost their way or tried to make other people lose their way. That's confirmation. Bottom of the deck, repairing the veil and forgiveness. Let's go ahead and do all signs. Okay, we are going to start with Aries. I'm going to pull this deck. I don't watch this individual reader, but this is a reader who is on YouTube. And so I have actually cleansed this deck thoroughly. Before I even used this deck, I cleansed this deck for damn near a year. Okay, and it took me a while to really pick up this deck because I know the headspace that it came from. But I feel like the work that went behind it is helpful to some people so they can understand karmic energy. So I thank this reader for creating this deck, but I will not, again, promote it. So Aries energy, Mercury and the 10th house, communicating about, life, literally life. Okay. Cancerian energy, the successful opportunity. This is actually a karmic deck, though. And it says Cancer, the mother of the zodiac Cancer, is a water sign ruled by the moon. Cancer is psychic, intuitive, motherly, and protective. Okay, Aries? It says Cancer rules over the 4th house of the home and family. Cancer rules over the breast and stomach area. The karmic aspect of the Cancerian energy include codependency, emotional instability, and manipulation and misuse of reproductive feminine energy for selfish purposes. This card could indicate imbalance in Cancerian energy depending on what is surrounding it. So again, I think I just said, Aries, there was someone here who has not been honest or truthful about pregnancy. It says Mercury is the planet of communication, logic, and reason. Of course, we all know that. Mercury will be going retrograde here coming up. So again, a lot of other truths that are going to be coming out. Please hit the like button if you realize, like deep down with what we just saw in the overall reading, that you know something's going to be exposed, okay? It says your Mercury sign dictates how you will process, then digest information, as well as how you will communicate with others. Your Mercury sign can overpower your predominantly placements, being your sun, moon, and rising sign. Very true. It says the house in which your Mercury sits will also provide insight into where your mental focus will go. You also have 10th house here. The 10th house manages our career as well as public recognition. So Capricorn energy, right? It says it indicates a drive for being the spotlight or focusing on career, which impacts our financial stability. Karmic aspects of this 10th house include workaholism, public scandals, and obsession with popularity and attention. This card indicates a need to review your 10th house placements as well as the synastry. So again, we did see the devil card that came out. I'm going to go back with this deck. Aries, what else do we need to know? So you guys are communicating with other individuals, right? Yes. Page of Cups. What's happening here? No. Look, Cancerian energy. So maybe there's children involved. Yep. Multiple children at that. Scorpionic energy, Aries, here you are here. If you are dealing with a Cancer, I feel like they want you to talk to whoever this is. Or this is you with the forgiveness energy here in the spirit of the river. This is you dealing with your childhood wounds. Okay, that's what this says to me. It's also talking about where you want your soul purpose and your drive to go into. I think that as you were younger, there could have been a lot of confusion. I know that someone in the chat just basically said, yeah, I just had 1111 too, where I'm at. Somebody in the chat said that they were having issues with, children. I don't think that your children are going to necessarily go anywhere with whoever this is, but I do know that it's almost like a trigger for you to have to deal with the fact that there's a constant attack regarding your children. The confusion here, or, the different options and the things that are happening. Why is someone trying to make the children leave? Or there's something about working through childhood issues here. It's because someone is in a relationship with someone that someone wants to be with. This is kind of that karmic energy that we saw overall. Yeah, see what I mean? Someone's bond is stressed beyond belief, and it's the way someone communicates with the other person. I want to say that if someone was raised in a way that they were meant to feel like they were a burden to their parents, that could be, a problem. I know that if true instability is happening here, then someone will try to get involved. Someone will try to, upset the status quo. And they come in, they charge in here, and that is the thing you're dealing with this particular person. You guys are dealing with someone who's like on the attack, right? So that's what they're doing, causing chaos and confusion because maybe they're mentally imbalanced with this Mercury energy in 10th house. I don't know, just because they don't agree with what you're doing doesn't necessarily mean that they have a right to constantly come in here and cause conflict in your life. I will say that, right? If you're the mama, you're the mama, right? Venus energy. And we already talked about how Venus is moving into Libra. So truth and clarity coming through. Some of you guys, I feel like this is an energy of where if you just kept to yourself, or even if this is a masculine who steps out and brings this drama to you, maybe they just need to keep their thing in their pants and, figure out where their true happiness is so that all of this, stops becoming a problem. The rest of you, pretty much what I'm picking up on is it's a feminine who's mad that someone has another option in a relationship. They want this person. And so the way that they communicate is that they can control what's going on in your home. They can control what's going on in your area of life. And that's that BS. Okay? Aries, that's really powerful. We're going to get out of that. Okay, we're going to get out of that. So moon card, new things coming up. I think as the moon comes through, they are asking you not to delay. Okay, when you have this epiphany that comes through as the moon starts to, become full cycle again, you really need to work on cutting things off. And the detail is that you are sweet, you are kind, you love yourself, and you need to let other people see that. All right. If there's a lot of narcissism floating around you, one of the things that I can promise you, like, if you are a plant lover, right? How can you be a complete narcissist if you're a plant lover? I don't get that. Okay, maybe you can be. I don't know. Maybe you're a partial narcissist or someone around you is a partial narcissist. But if you have plants in your home and they're doing well and they're thriving and they're doing fine, it takes a person to take care of those plants. So if you have these plants, they're doing well, they're thriving, that is the exact opposite of what someone is trying to accuse you of. They are misinformed about who you are as a person. Okay. So again, Aries, they're misinformed. They don't get you. And as long as you understand that their issues, their ego is their problem, you will do very well with this Six of Wands. Okay. Don't let your pride step in the way and, hit home and you start attacking and becoming like this person. I would say step into the energy of forgiveness. Okay. You don't need this person to meet you halfway either. You truly do not. You do not. Oh, Lord. Overall energy needs to stay forgiveness, I just heard. Okay. All right, let's do this. What else do we have? Thank you guys for joining me today, by the way. Make sure you're hitting that like button, please. We have quite a few of you in the room and not as many like buttons. All right, so Neptune and Aquarius are at the bottom of the deck. What else do we need to know? Taurus, please. 9th house. Bottom of the deck, 4th house. That makes sense. So you guys are moving into December, okay? Neptune, one of the most karmic planets. Neptune is the planet of dreams. Taurus, creativity and illusions is what you're dealing with right now. It says a poorly aspected Neptune can cause delusions, thinking, and even psychosis. Since Neptune represents psychic receptivity, the house in which it is placed can indicate where our psychic energy is most amplified, as well as where we have more discernment due to the dual nature of Neptunian energy. Now, with the ninth house placement, it says the ninth house is the house of philosophy, religion, and culture. Sagittarius. It says ruling over the hip waist area. Yeah. I'm kind of, I'm a Sagittarius. I got some hips. I ain't even gonna lie. So Taurus, it says ruling over the hip waist area. Planets in the ninth house can indicate a need to focus on refining the philosophy we choose to live by in order to identify and release karmic cycles that are generational in nature. Oh, I told you. Ooh. And it says karmic impacts of the ninth house include engagement in low vibrational ideologies and misguidance by our belief systems. All right, look, they got the whole DNA. So this is the education, the light bulb clicking in. Fourth house energy, look, you got Sagittarius here too. Fourth house energy, bottom of the deck. It says the fourth house rules over our nationality, family, and ancestry. Planets in the fourth house indicate a need to assess the ways in which our family or lack thereof impacts the way we think and behave. Karmic manifestations of the fourth house can include lack of individuality due to absorption into family dynamics or traumas within the family or home that force us to develop our own identity. Planets such as Neptune and Lilith can indicate inheritance of spiritual gifts or debt from family. Okay, that makes sense with the fourth house. Fourth house, not this deck. Nope, I heard this deck. Oh boy, you guys are in trouble. Taurus, what are you doing? So, you're not necessarily understanding the truth, right? And if you've got Neptune here, and this is the karmic deck, right? So if you've got Neptune here, and you've also got ninth house energy dealing with your family life, who, is there someone that has affected you, Taurus, with this 1111 portal that you possibly should be paying attention to? It's not your energy, is just what I heard. You have Bishop, Bishop C.H. Mason, and then you also have the Father of Baskets. Yeah, so it's a relationship with your father, potentially even your mother. It's the way that someone's family member treated the feminine in their life, okay? There's also someone here, Taurus, maybe there was a lack of a father as well. It's a relationship with the father. And pretty much what I'm picking up on here is that the masculine in this energy must have treated the divine feminine as if she was the head of household in some way. Father of coins. Back in the day, it's been a long time coming, but when you are raised by someone who has been raised by someone that's in their 20s and 30s, or was born in the 20s and 30s, the man brought the bacon home. Okay, they brought the money home, and the feminine was supposed to take care of the household. So if there was a lack of an adult feminine, there could have been someone here that's being triggered and needs to deal with their past life issues. Okay. Might also been raised by somebody. You might have also been raised by somebody that just thought this way. Okay. I like this for you though, 10 of Cups. So what this says to me, Taurus, is there's something about commitment, money, love, prosperity, where you are blessed. This 1111 energy, this portal, I feel like if you have really done things for yourself and you have worked on the impacts of the low vibrational thinking, or trying not to let other people tear you down or destroy you by creating stories about you, then you will do something abundant and blessed. That's just what I keep hearing, abundant and blessed, okay? There's also a very, very deep psychic energy here. You could also have, if this is new for you, if this is like a new love as well, this person, you feel this person coming into you. This person wants marriage and commitment and union with you. They do. There's something about them saying, I would like to take care of you, okay? There's something here about as long as you're willing to forgive, then this is something that will happen for you. That's what I feel. I heard don't use that. Taurus, I was like, Taurus, I really want this to be a good reading for you, but no, there's a little bit of hurt and pain that comes with this particular relationship. There are some things that you definitely do need to deal with. Lilith is a part of it, okay? There's a third party energy. Yes, there's a third party energy, Taurus, that wants to try to dismantle your happiness. Or there was some sort of nagging feeling. There was some sort of past life karma that definitely needs to be dealt with. Somebody was avoiding dealing with something in the proper way, and it might have something taken from them. You cannot make that up with the Five of Pentacles. So if somebody said, okay, this is the way it looks like on the outside for everybody, what was really happening underneath is that there was a lot of pain. There was a lot of confusion between Neptune, the ninth house. Somebody didn't think properly. Somebody's being haunted here is also what I'm picking up on. They just want to be happy and move on, but for some reason they can't. Listen, the reason that someone can't move on into what it is that they're doing, I feel like, especially if you're being haunted by someone, Taurus, or however this works, or if this is a Taurus energy and you feel like they got away with something, they're going to lose a lot. They're going to lose a lot. Somebody is afraid to step into another relationship too, because I know that there's another relationship that's coming through here. Because look, you have ninth house energy again. It's generational. There's something very, very generational. With somebody was not able to keep some sort of money. There's theft here as well. There's theft of money here. What about the theft of money? Yeah, the theft of money. Maybe someone stole some money, but if that money is stolen, that's why someone's being haunted. Yeah, Neptune and Scorpio. Yeah, 7. So Neptune is here, Scorpio is here. I guess what it says is, Taurus, you have all of these great opportunities coming your way, but there's definitely a third party that is like reproach. There's someone here who would harm you. There's someone here. I feel like someone has an entity that sits and waits for any opportunity they can to take something. And they want to take peace of mind. They want to cause, it's almost like someone has a ghost gaslighting them to make them think that they're crazy. Seriously. So if something was ill-gotten here between, if somebody got their fortune and fame by doing horrible things to get it, there's a ghost that's haunting. And I would say, please be mindful. Please be very, very mindful of how that's done and forgiveness. Okay. Somebody needs to be offering up some sort of payment here. There has to be restitution that's paid, especially if somebody said that if somebody took something now, and however this resonates for you, could have been you that took it, Taurus, or someone took it from you. There will be restitution that is paid. And if it's not paid in this lifetime, it will definitely be paid in the next one. And I heard post haste immediately. And you can bank on it. Like, yeah. Oh, you can so bank on that. Look, I told you. The work is already being done. Whoever this spirit is, I feel like it's overall energy of a spirit that's mad that something was taken from somebody with this ninth house energy. Like maybe it was just, we didn't understand what it was supposed to be. And somebody said, oh, well, since you're not treating me right, or you're doing this, I'm going to harm, I'm going to hurt. Yeah. There was some really misguided energy here, and it did not pan out well. And somebody is supposed to be sharing, is what I just heard. And if you are not sharing, or this person is not sharing with you, yeah, that karma is going to wreak havoc on someone's children. It could have already hit the next generation. So like if this is an individual who's older, who received some sort of inheritance or has received some sort of payment, they thought that it was going to make them happy. No, boo-boo. This didn't make anybody happy, because now the children of the person who received this karmic payout, they're going to have hell to pay. Their life is going to be hard. It may look like that life is about to be easy, but it's not. It's not. Ooh, that's a harsh one to deal with. So again, Taurus, take that as it resonates, okay? Take that as it resonates. Wow. Told you, forgiveness is definitely on the block today. All right, so let's see. Who else do we have? Who's next? Gemini? Hi, Gemini. Let's deal with our 11-11 energy. We've got third house and Neptune here. All right, let's talk about Gemini. What do we need to know for Gemini? Virgo. Okay. All right. And Aries. All right. So it must be people that you're dealing with, or you just have a lot of energy in these houses. To me, these are possibly, this is a choice for you, Gemini. You might have a Virgo or an Aries that you're dealing with. Okay. Now, when it talks about Virgo energy, Virgo rules over the 6th house of health and service. And it says it is associated with the liver and the digestive system. Virgo energy is associated with martyrdom, organization, and analytical thinking. The earth goddess of the Zodiac. Oh, totally with Virgo, right? It says karmic manifestations of Virgo include service to others before service to self, breeding, codependency, and resentment, rigidity and hypercritical thinking of others and self. Ruled by Mercury, Virgo is a master of communication and developing processes to make the unseen visible in the material world. Now, if we are dealing with Aries, it says the first sign of the zodiac, Aries rules over the head and blood vessels. Aries energy represents action, decisiveness, and rulership ruled by Mars, the planet of war. Aries is prone to violent tendencies. The karmic aspects of Aries energy represent addiction, over impulse behavior, and obsession with domination. I think we just saw that in the Aries read. Aries rules the first house, which represents our physicality. This card indicates a need to be balanced. It needs to, blah, 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 blah. It says, this card indicates a need to balance out the Aryan energy of your life. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so, and then with the 5th house energy, it says it's rule playing, creative self-expression, and hobbies. In karmic astrology, the 5th house indicates how we enjoy our free time. It says how we express our creativity or lack thereof. Depending on what sign a planet is in the 5th house, there is a need to engage in more self-expression or balance out our urge to play with practicality. This can also indicate past life blockages around the solar plexus chakra. Natural rule of the 5th house is Leo. Okay. Or adjust with this one. This deck is going to be used quite a bit today. Some of you guys, you're dealing with 2 different people here. That's what I feel. That's just the energy I pick up on. Gemini. But it's also getting control of your passionate side as well, being practical, right? Balance out the practicality of your situation. Star energy here. Let's go ahead and cover up the titty bitties there. Let's cover up the titty bitties. All right, what else do we have? Gemini. Hi, Gemini. That's what I'm hearing. Hi, Gemini. As you guys come into the room, hi. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Welcome, welcome. Moon, the star, and the King of Rods. Okay, so yeah, so it's crazy because I was expecting the High Priestess to come out. This is what came out. You have the King of Swords, which is the truth. You have the 9 of Cups, which is Piscean energy. And then you also have the High Priestess. There is definitely a secret here. Someone knows, Gemini, you must know, all right? There is someone here who is sharing a lover. Yeah, they might tell you, because I just put this amethyst here. They might tell you that this person is just a friend. This person is more than a friend, all right? They're definitely more than a friend. I feel like they're keeping this secret for a reason, and they keep this secret for a reason, Gemini, because it brings them some sort of joy. And I don't think that they feel blocked by it. They are okay with doing whatever it is that they're doing with this energy. Yeah, they like this relationship. There's something that draws this particular person in. They are willing to pursue. And there could even be some energy here where they would be willing to fight over this person. So if you guys are paying attention to this person on the internet, you might see that they would actually start arguing. They would start fighting. They would start fussing. They would start cussing. I mean, it could be some drama here. And you guys know I feel it before I see it in the cards anyway. There's a very bright aspect to this. It didn't happen overnight. No. Did I say that wrong? No, it took a while. That's what I'm hearing. So you've got a lot of night energy here, and then you're stepping into daytime. So it's almost like once you really deal with the emotion and the situation and how someone feels about this, kind of getting over whether or not somebody felt like there should have been something that's codependent and communicated properly with this Aquarian energy. It was like, let's get all of the and I'm hearing the word misnomer. I don't even know if that's the right word, but let's get all of the lies. Let's get all of the deceit out of the way. It's almost like there's two different scenarios. There's two different stories with the way that she has these water pictures, right? There's one over here. I've been consistently telling this story for whatever reason. That's Gemini energy. I've been dealing it this way, but this is really what I want to do. I want my path and my direction to go this way. So Gemini, they're saying you're in charge of that. And the way that you create this and how you express yourself is what's going to bring you in happiness. There's also something that I feel with this Gemini, and it's whatever if there's two lovers here. Forgive yourself for thinking that you had to stay in this, little pond here. That is the deceptive energy with this little purple crawdad thing, whatever that is. You don't have to stay stuck in one venture. You have love, you have light, you have the ability to see things for what they are. Other people want to honor you. Other people want to shine on you. They want you to show yourself for who you truly are, Gemini. And I don't necessarily know where the conflict is coming in at. I mean, there could be a fire sign energy that's doing this to you with the fifth house here, but it's really more about, can you move past what you think the universe is not giving you and say, I can take this for myself. I can do this for myself. I can manage on my own without, the universe necessarily giving everything to me. Because I think the universe is at this point where they say, this is what we gave you, the ability to stand on your own 2 feet, to stand on your own 2 legs, and to bounce and move into this new direction. Somebody, and I'm hearing the word bounce, like somebody must need to change their direction, or whoever it is that they're dealing with. Yeah, maybe you were dealing with the Virgo. Now you want to deal with the Aries. That's interesting. Yeah, some of you guys, this has to do with the job. I just heard stop there. Okay. They told me to stop shuffling the cards. What else do we have? Gemini. Yeah, you have to start making these plans for yourself. That Aries, if it is a separate Aries, that Aries is ready to deal with you and only you. There's something about a peaceful energy that you bring into their life. They want you. They want to bring an ending to the betrayal, okay? They're planning on you because the Ten of Swords is Gemini. It's like you say something to them that makes them really think about what it is that they want in this life. You express yourself in such a way that's very patient, very kind, especially if they're like, go, 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 go. I have to push it this way. I've got to be dramatic. You're not the dramatic one. All right. You're not the dramatic one in this particular sense. And there's something here where it's just like, you're so protected and unfazed by all of this drama that you're just learning to be patient after, and it could be a family member here that you're dealing with that creates this need to always be in some sort of conflict here. Okay. So yeah, stop overthinking it. Some of you all just needed to hear that. Stop overthinking it and do what you need to do. If you are being played, is also another thing I'm hearing. Do not keep investing in someone you think is playing you. Some of you all, they're saying, please be patient. In time, the universe will eventually show you that the fact that someone is trying to play you, or if they have another option at hand. Okay. Sagittarius energy here. What about the Sagittarius? I feel like the Sagittarius is a person. The Sagittarius is irked for some particular reason, and it has nothing to do with you. Is also what I'm picking up on. The Sagittarius is irked. They might not be answering your calls, or they're looking at you crazy, or they're just snapping on everybody for some reason. Yeah, something to do with their child is creating problems for them. And it's almost like maybe their child isn't learning the lesson that they should be learning. That Sagittarius energy is going to, and maybe the child is maybe they're learning something about their child. The child could be a Libra here. But they're learning the truth about something that their child is doing, and they are very, very stressed out about it because that's not what they wanted the child to do. Gemini, this could also be you. You could have a Libra child here, okay? Or it's just, highly, it's funny she just said that because I was going to say it's highly aspected in your chart. There is definitely an unbalance because you'll see in this particular deck, the scale is off. All right, it's a weighted scale. Okay, I don't think this is the measure of someone's soul here, but I definitely do believe that it has to do with love, life, and whether or not someone's going to be happy. And it's almost like what I'm picking up on is they really just want the best for somebody, but somebody's playing around with this fifth house energy, right? Yes, they're playing around with that fifth house energy. Yeah, see what I'm saying? And they know it. They know it. So that 12th house energy has a lot to do with it, with the hangman energy. Someone's playing around. The other thing that I'm hearing is that someone found out, and I'm hearing the word weed. Someone found out that someone is using weed and never knew that this person was using weed, and they are really being judgmental about it. Okay. They're kind of stuck in their head about it, and they don't, they're not really sure how to address it. And I just get a sense, Gemini, that you are dealing with someone who is acting harshly. They're saying rude things and mean things and expecting a different outcome. Yeah, and it's like they're waiting. Just be patient. That's what I feel with this. Just be patient and allow whoever this is that's going through it, it could even be yourself, allow yourself time to just be patient. Yeah, because remember we talked about the fifth house energy of how we enjoy our time here. There's definitely children that are in the mix. There's something about drama that's going on here. I'm not going to harp on it, but I know that whatever this is, Gemini, it's messing with your happiness. Okay. And at some point you're going to need all of that to balance out. I feel like it's a message of don't get involved. Don't get in the middle of it. It's not meant for you to get in the middle of it. Let the universe handle it between these two individuals. Or, it's almost like you feel like you need to take charge. Right? So, and here's another thing. If you're a Gemini and you feel like you need to take charge of everything, it's because you like doing it. Yeah, but guess what? Other people don't like that shit. And I said shit. Because it's annoying. And that's just what I'm hearing. Someone is annoyed by the fact that someone is always, trying to make other people do what they want them to do. It's like, can you chill already? I don't know. So maybe someone says, can you chill already? And then this is like a very long, drawn out verbal discussion about how someone has always been that way and maybe, just be patient, deal with this person. No, if this is a new person coming around, that might be something where they're annoyed and they're going to say, I don't have to do what it is you need me to do. And the fact that you're as rude as you are, maybe it's the presentation of it too. Someone's rude with the way that they present certain things. Yeah, I'm getting out of that. So that was very specific for somebody. I don't know who that was, but I already see this deck coming right now. Gemini, let's do Cancer. You got Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the chat. Oh, by the way, I'll give you guys an announcement at the end. Jupiter and Venus. Oh, lots of love. Lots of love. That's what's up. Lots of love. Okay, 10th house. Controlling your love life. Cancer. Ooh, third house in the reverse. We already know it's karmic. We're going to read the whole thing, but we know it's karmic. It says the third house of communication, intellect, and social interest. Cancer, does that mean someone's not using their brain? Yeah, somebody's not communicating properly, that's for sure. Whatever's going on in these houses, you guys probably need to pay attention to that, okay? Now, it says ruling over the lungs, karmic manifestations of the third house include mental illness, a lack of direction, and our thoughts, as well as a drive for misuse and abuse of communication, as well as communication devices or social media. Planets in the third house indicate a need to refine our communication skills or tap into gifts around communication abilities. Okay. It says the fourth house rules over our nationality, family, and ancestry. Planets in the fourth house indicate a need to assess the ways in which our family or lack thereof impacts the way we think and behave. Karmic manifestations of the fourth house can include lack of individuality due to absorption into family dynamics or traumas within the family or home that force us to develop our own identity. Planets such as Neptune and Lilith can indicate inheritance of spiritual gifts or debt from family. Now, Mercury, it says the planet of communication, logic, and reason. Your sign dictates how you will process, your Mercury sign dictates how you will process, then digest information, as well as how you will communicate with others. Your Mercury sign can overpower your predominant placements, being your sun, your moon, your rising. The house in which your Mercury sits will also provide insight to where your mental focus will go. Okay. So we already know this came out in the reverse. So let's look at it from that aspect, right? And we're talking about the third house. So it's the ability to be able to tap in. So it's almost like you're being triggered by Neptune in a way with whatever this relationship is. Are you guys deluded about a relationship? I'm seeing this pink. It's not the card, but it's the pink, and that represents love. Yes, thank you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Much, much appreciated. Much, much appreciated. Say mucho, mucho besos. Mucho, muchos besos. Okay, let's see. The Chariot. Yeah, you can't make that up. Fourth house energy for real. So whatever it is that you are not communicating properly with, or you are not understanding, is bringing conflict to your family life. Whoever this person is, because I'm sitting here talking about mucho, muchos besos, you love whoever this person is. You know, you love them. Yes, I told you. And it's, you know, it's like maybe you fight with this particular person, but then you go right back to loving this person. Okay. They drive you insane is what I'm hearing. Why do they drive you insane? Are they destined to drive you insane? Aquarius energy. Maybe there's something to do with the internet. Maybe they just won't put their damn phone down. I mean, it could be as simple as that, right? Sometimes it's just like they're a zombie, right? Cancer, you have got to talk to this particular person. You have got to talk to them, and you need them to understand a different way of thinking. Maybe Cancer, this is you. And Spirit says, get off your phone. Do something different than what you're doing. It's like your behavior is just unacceptable in certain situations, and the family is suffering because of the way something has gone on. Listen, I'm seeing a vision here of something. This is like a download. There was a car accident. Okay. There's definitely a car accident that happened. Somebody was on their cell phone. If insurance was not paid or has not been paid, that's going to be a major problem. Okay. I'm thinking to myself that whoever got hit is someone who knows the system. Okay. And so basically, I don't know why we're going into this, but it just is what it is. When you have a car accident, the insurance company is going to offer you the lowest amount possible that they can. All right. So if it's severe enough and you're having migraines, you're having headaches, if you had any sort of head trauma whatsoever, you need to make sure that you are handling your business, because what that does is it takes away from your family. It takes away from your work. It takes away from your ability to do things because you constantly want to sleep because you're tired. Okay. So with this, it's like someone is manifesting that you do the wrong thing. So you could have some sort of like, and I'm not going to say it's a lawyer, but you could have someone here that's trying to guide you in the way that they want you to go, but they're going to give you the lowest offer possible. All right. And what you're really supposed to understand is if it's miscommunication, they are telling you the wrong thing, because like you should go get a lawyer, because the lawyer is going to do it for you correctly. They're going to get the truth about why something happened the way that it did, and they're going to ease your mind with this Ace of Cups here. So, and it doesn't necessarily need to be a car accident. It's just something along the lines of where you are being misguided in the direction because somebody feels like they can do that to you, right? They're coming in here and it just seems like a sweet offer. And if it's coming directly from someone whose job is to offer you something, I promise you they are lowballing you. And that is the miscommunication. And they need you to tap in. They need you to understand that there's more behind this particular veil that you're not seeing. listen, I'm going to digress a little bit and pull away from whatever this, this, you know, whoever this person is that's just sent in to give you the bare minimum, right? Do not accept the bare minimum when it comes to love, when it comes to the truth, when it comes to light. You are blessed. You are supposed to be blessed. You're supposed to fight for the truth. You're supposed to be fighting for happiness with this 1111 energy. The way that you communicate with other people is going to be up to you. You have the ability to be very, very clear with how you feel. Again, this is an energy where you are very desirable, you are sexy, you are bright, you're shiny. And if other people want to sit here and say that you're stupid, let them. Let them, because I promise you, you're not. You're extremely intelligent, and they are trying to manifest on you because you have your own sense of stability. You have your own sense of understanding of how the world works. All right. Again, so a couple of different things here with Cancer. If you have a minor child, or you're just in your 20s, whatever, get out of your cell phone. Most people my age, you're not going to see them in their cell phone all day, every day, right? It's kind of like when you walk into a gas station and you're walking up to the counter to purchase whatever you're purchasing. You know, you're putting 10 on whatever, pump 2, right? You're putting 50 on pump 2. That's more like me, 50 on pump 2, right? So you're doing whatever, and you're standing there, and the person's, they're just ready to take your order. They're doing it. And then all of a sudden they go and they pick up their cell phone and they look at their cell phone, right? They're like, but you just walked up to the counter. Wait a minute. Is that customer service? What is that? My generation does not understand that. How are you just going to, I'm walking up to you for service, and then all of a sudden you pick up your cell phone? What are you doing? Like, anyway, that's stupid. But so Cancer, pay attention to the things that are going on for you right now. If you want to fight for love and opportunity and clarity, I just picked these cards up, so I am going to throw a couple of these cards out too. I feel like they say do that. Can we I want to know specific. I told you there's a child here. Specifically, no, having to talk to a different generation, having to talk to love, having to talk to light. Yeah. There's 11 hearts here. Okay. I know you love whoever this particular person is. And there are some times where people have to learn lessons. This is a lesson 1111 portal about how you need to learn to manage your money and not let other people take, this is a spiritual message of that. It's a spiritual message with this 11. It's a warning because you have 9 and you have 11 here. This is a warning, and it's not harsh. But you have to learn to fight for yourself, because other people will tell you what they want you to know. And you are not stupid. You know how you feel about certain situations and how you want things to go. Yeah, listen, and I hope that if the people that need the lawyer get the lawyer, and the reason you need to get that lawyer is because of the fact that there's a little bit of lack, and I don't want you regretting something that was going to make you very, very, very happy here. See, 4 of Wands. And you guys, some of you guys, this could be a really big difference in money, especially if somebody was texting and driving. You could have enough to buy yourself a home. It's just the way the game goes. Cancer, you got money coming. Okay, you might not even need a lawyer. You're just smart enough to do it on your own, but somebody thinks that you don't have it all together and that you don't know what you're doing. No, you got it all together. I promise you, you do. I'm getting out of that. Cancer, you're intelligent no matter what anybody says, no matter how they treat you, and let them know you are. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, so let's move on to Leo, please. Leo energy. Thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure you check the description box below when I finally get it in there. There is a link to Vimeo. I'm going to have a gift for you guys for the holiday season. Let's do this. We got 3 cards. Ooh, you got Fortune and the Stellium. Oh, and the 7th house. This is commitment. This is a relationship. All right, so, make sure you're checking your moon, your rising, your Venus, the stellium. We're going to run through this real quick. You guys might have to replay this, all right? So a stellium is when you have 3 or more planets within a specific sign or in a specific house, all right? Stelliums indicate that there are lessons from the south node And north node is what you're trying to reach. South node is what you want to get out of. All right. Indicate lessons from the south node that have yet to be learned. And the stellium is designed to assist in helping us move into our north node in order to transcend karmic cycles that hinder us. The card indicates that a stellium can be influencing your life more than you realize. Assess the sign and the house the stellium is in to learn more. Well, Saturn definitely has something to do with it. And I will tell you right now, Saturn is sitting where Saturn is in Pisces. It just went direct in Pisces. So again, clarity of a situation or the unknown. You also have fortune, and it says part of the fortune indicates where we will experience the most luck in life based on the sign as well as the house it is placed in. Part of fortune can be magnetized. Fortune is such an amazing card. This is like, if you guys ever wanted to know what your big blessing was in life, this is it. Okay. And we're doing Leo, right? Yeah. So it says part of fortune can be magnetized by working with your own chart to consciously amplify part of fortune via psychological development. This card can indicate more attention is needed to be paid to your fortune. It can indicate an underdeveloped or under-acknowledged fortune that can actually help you during times of challenge. You guys have a blessing coming with some sort of karmic energy that you've been dealing with. So it says Saturn is a gas giant formerly associated with lead in alchemy. It says Saturn is the planet of karma and discipline. Saturn teaches us lifelong lessons in order for us to fulfill our path according to our north node. You guys are on one. Okay, Leo? It says the sign and the house your Saturn is in will also tell you with whom and how you will experience karmic lessons. When you have many planets that are the same as your Saturn sign, there is an indication of being your own worst enemy. I'm going to read that again. It says when you have many planets that are in the same sign as your Saturn sign, there is an indication of being your own worst enemy. All right, so 7th house, relationships. And it says the 7th house also rules over the kidneys and skin in medical astrology. Planets in the 7th house indicate we experience growth and karmic lessons through our intimate relationships with others. A stellium in the 7th house, which we just pulled, okay, maybe this is for some of you guys, this is very specific. Or I'm hearing it's something to do with the planetary alignment that's coming up. I'm hearing February and March for some of you, okay? Where was I at? A stellium in the 7th house indicates a past life karma around harmony with others that is still following us. Ooh-wee. It can indicate either balancing our dependence. Didn't I just say Pisces? Saturn is sitting in Pisces, you guys. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is deep. 11-11 energy. It can indicate either balancing or dependency on others or learning how to be more open and vulnerable in our relationships. Okay. What are we doing? Somebody says we're not doing anything. That's what I just heard. Someone says we're not doing anything. Like they want you to learn that your blessing is on the way. Now you're possibly being triggered. And again, if you are your own worst enemy, this blessing is going to turn into a karmic situation because you're dealing with someone. I don't know. Maybe you're depending on someone else then to bring your blessing in for you, but you're supposed to be the one that's driving this blessing. You are supposed to be driving this blessing. I'm not taking that. Leo. Okay. You know what? And some of you guys, what this says to me, you are fated and you are destined to be great. You are supposed to have relationships with people that bring in passion. Yeah, you're not doing what you need to be doing here, Leo. That's what it says to me, okay? And I noticed that the numbers just went down, which means that YouTube is tripping, okay? YouTube has been tripping for a very long time. Yep, tripping. They need you to change, Leo. They need you to change the direction. Some of you guys, if you guys are out here and you have platforms, you're going to see that whoever you use as a provider is not doing what they're supposed to be doing. You might have 200,000 subscribers on a Monday. And then next thing you know, you go over on a Friday, there's 175,000. That's insane. Okay. So there's something around you. There's some sort of bond, Leo. There's some sort of trigger where if you're too comfortable and you're expecting someone to do something for you, it's not going to get done. I do believe that you guys are also very, very triggered when it comes to this Piscean energy and the fact that Saturn is going direct in Pisces. It's affecting the love relationships that you have around you. Now, if you guys feel like you're strong, you're dedicated, and you've got something that is going to be working for you, the people that are around you are asking you to do the work for them. That's going to delay you. All right. It brings a lot of drama into your life, Leo. And that is not something that you need to be dealing with. You could be like having a very, very hard time dealing with an air sign energy. And this is the person that is getting ready to teach you a very valuable life lesson. Some of you guys, it might be a teenager. Yes, you have star card energy here. I told you it's an air sign energy. This person is actually ruling. They're ruling something over you when you are meant for fame and fortune, Leo. You are meant to do something greater than what you're doing right now. And it's almost like you have this talent that you're supposed to be utilizing, but you're not putting in the energy or effort to do it. Or it could be another way where someone else has this and they're drawing, I don't know, it's like they want you to do it for them. Something about they want you to do it for them. Okay. Aries energy. This is all about how you are going to be doing something. Okay. You cannot wait on someone else to bring in your union, to bring in your relationships for you. You have to go out there and get them. You also need to be cleansing. All right. It's too stressful with the 7th house energy and the fact that medical issues are dealing with this. Whoever this person is, they cause too much stress with the conflict that they bring in. So if you realize that you're being delayed, or if you realize someone is taking something from you, this is an energy or a calling for you to stand your ground, pulling out of South Node energy and then pushing into your North Node energy. See, some of you guys, this is a child. This is a child that tries to run your household and has every intention. Maybe they were born to trigger you to step into your power too. Okay. Some of you guys, if this is a child, this child does care about you. You care about this child. There could be another pregnancy that's coming in here. And so this child is trying to control you and control the new pregnancy as well. Yeah. Ooh. And it's making you doubt it to where you're just completely drained. That's what I'm feeling. I said, okay, I'm going to look at this from 2 other perspectives, okay? Because I feel it both coming. If this is from a work perspective, the fact that you guys are dealing with Saturn and this Piscean energy, they want you to realize you are completely psychic. You are completely intuitive. And yes, you have been receiving downloads lately. This is actually something that is going to drive you and push you in to new heights. It's going to change the way that you look at things. It's also going to be bringing in new business opportunities. And not only is this something that you're really going to love, it's going to be something that Spirit gave you because you're such a sweetheart. That's it. That's the only real reason or way of expressing that. Okay. I also want you guys to pay attention to when you need to be taking breaks with whatever this is, because you're going to be dealing with other people's energy. Okay. There's other people involved when it comes to 7th house. Their karma could possibly block this blessing of pushing you into your new phase. Like if you're so drained that you don't want to pull out a South Node and you're going to like avoid your North Node, that's a problem. It's just definitely a problem. I feel with the 7 of Wands here, they're asking you to remain passionate. They're asking you not to let other people steal your style, bite your style in some way, shape, or form. And don't create drama where there doesn't need to be drama. If somebody, and here's the other thing, if somebody does bite your style, let them bite your style. Let them, because guess what? That means it's worthy of being bitten, right? Okay, and I'm not talking about vampirically. I'm talking about you're just classy, right? You're classy enough to where other people want to be like you. It's just kind of what I'm thinking, you know. Here's the other thing. Now, if we're talking about masculine and feminine here, you definitely have put the pumps on a relationship. You ended a relationship, and that was one of the best damn things you could have ever done in your life. The reason for that is because this particular person was going to keep taking advantage of you. They were going to try to make you do things for them that you did not want to do. And there was a very, very nasty karmic lesson that was getting ready to happen. And it could have even been a karmic child. All right. Karmic children is not where it's at, Leo. I'm sorry. And like I said, I know that there's children all over this, but in this particular reading, karmic children is not where it's at. See? This person was trying to hold on to you with some sort of lies, deception, manipulation, and all of that with that 10 of swords. I told you, karmic ass children. All right. It would have cost you money in the long run. And what I'm seeing here is if you had a child with this particular person, it's good you ended it. It was like one of the blessings. It was you really saying to yourself, if this person is deceptive, if this person is not someone who is meant for me, I would like the universe to kind of sweep them out of my way. I feel like they did. I really do. I feel like they took that opportunity to say, okay, this person needs to go now. Let me tell you what would have happened, all right? Or what will happen if you deal with this person. Your child will end up having some sort of hearing deficiency. That's what I'm hearing. Or there's some sort of autism. And I'm not saying people with autism are karmic. I'm not saying that, okay? Don't twist my words. There's going to be something that comes from this person that you should not have had a child with. Does that make sense? That they are going to like pass on into this child, and they're not going to help you raise this child. All of the money, all of the attention, all of the time that this child needs will have to come from you and only you. I'm not saying that children aren't a blessing. Okay, I don't want anybody to be offended by this. But when you know that something that you're holding on to needs to end because it's a player, okay? It's a social media male, someone that has multiple people that they lie about, that this person is abusive. This is who I'm talking to. Stop holding on to this person and let it go. Allow God to step in here and really grant you the blessings that you should have under a protected energy. Don't allow karmic lessons to come in here with these relationships. It will block your blessing. Forgive yourself and let this cup of self-love overflow. Okay. If some of you guys don't know how to start, what I'm going to say is take the opportunity just to start saying Psalms 23. Allow that cup to run over. Allow that blessing to come into your life. Put some prayer on it so that whoever this is that's trying to keep you bound into your south node, no, you need the offer to move into the north node. That's what I'm hearing. You have to work on yourself. You have to. It's going to be up to you to work on yourself. All right, let's let that go. Virgo. Hi, my guys. Hi, Virgos. Hi, my beautifuls. Yeah, Saturn and Pisces. You guys let me know how this is affecting you in the chat. Feel free to comment. Feel free to share. Virgo. Just get a couple for Virgo here. Virgo. All right, Virgo. Saturn. Okay. Are you dealing with a Leo? Virgo. What else, Virgo? Now, you guys, I know we've read these, some of them already, but we're going to read them again. Fifth house energy. All right. So if you've been with me rocking this whole time, come right back. So Saturn for Virgo. It says a gas giant formerly associated with lead and alchemy. Saturn is a planet of karma and discipline. Yeah, Virgo. I already see the messages coming through. You might see them too, Virgo. Saturn teaches us lifelong lessons in order for us to fulfill our path according to the North Node. I'm also hearing that with this energy for Virgo, someone is in hoe tendencies and has hoe tendencies. I don't know what that is, but it's definitely a problem. It says the sign and house your Saturn is in will tell you with whom and how you will experience karmic lessons. When you have many planets that are the same as your Saturn sign, there's an indication of being your own worst enemy, okay? Scorpio, Yes, the moon is actually going to be in Scorpio here very, very soon. It's going to be a new moon for you guys. And it says a fixed water sign. Scorpio rules over the 8th house of death and rebirth, as well as power and domination. Ruled by the planet Pluto, it's Mars is there too. I believe Mars is there. Scorpio represents the process of transformation through pain. It says Scorpio also associates with secrecy, occultism, and sexuality. Didn't I say someone's a hoe? I did. It says ruling over the sexual organs and the karmic aspects of scorpionic energy, including vindictiveness, obsession, and misuse of magic. This card indicates scorpionic energy is out of control in your life and there's a need to balance the archetype. Yeah, this is all about sex, okay? And whether or not someone can control it with this Capricorn energy here. It says ruling play, creative self-expression and hobbies, and karmic astrology. The 5th house indicates how we enjoy our free time. It says how we express creativity or lack thereof. Depending on what sign a planet is in the 5th house, there is a need, what planets are in the 5th house, there is a need to engage in more self-expression or balance out our urge for play with practicality. This can also indicate past life blockages around the solar plexus chakra. Natural rule of the 5th house is Leo. So somebody needs to get control of some sort of karmic lesson. I feel like our ancestors are about to step in with this conversation because like I said, I have gone through life. I was raised by somebody whose parents were raised during the 20s and 30s. I know that back then, men had a wife on one street and a wife 4 blocks away. It could have been less. You would have brothers and sisters outside playing in the streets. I'm seeing jackballs. And this is like an old game. It's not freaking Madden. That's not what I'm seeing. This could be a past life you're dealing with. Or there's some sort of like kissing cousin type of thing here. They're showing me like the jacks. They're showing me the ball where you bounce the ball and you swoop up the jacks, right? So that's an old school classic game just to keep kids doing what they need to do. It's just what I feel. Okay. Did I just move? I think I moved. The camera kind of does what it wants to do, doesn't it? All right, let's see. What does Spirit need you guys to know? Yeah, big mama energy. Look at that. The big queen, and then you have the daughter of sticks. Yeah. Yeah, somebody trying to get a hold of their urges. That is the Empress energy and the Knight of Wands. Yep. This is Dr. Buzzard, which is Libra. So truth, Venus and Libra, right? Okay. What do we need to know, please, for our Virgos? What energy do we need to know? Thank you. She came back out. Look at that. Ooh, the Empress and the 5 of Knives. Okay, so remember how I was telling you about how, and in this deck, there's 2 Queen of Wands. All right, it came that way. All right, so someone is juggling family here. That's what I'm picking up on. So the 1111 energy is talking about addiction to sex. It's talking about why someone would feel that they needed to do with misuse of magic, some sort of, I don't know, I'm just seeing projected, but I'm also seeing the ending of something, the ending of being manipulated. The divine feminine is being manipulated, or Virgo, the divine feminine, Taurus energy being manipulated. You got to learn to get over whatever this is. With Uranus energy being here, because Taurus is sitting in Uranus right now. It's been there for a long time, I do believe. Somebody, instead of inspiring and doing the right thing, went down a karmic path here. And they misused and abused people that loved them and cared for them. And now there's a price to pay for that. So all of that is now ending. Yep. See, look at that. 7 of Knives. The truth has to come out, Virgo. The truth is going to come out. There's also someone here that has done some sort of black magic, and this would be love magic, okay, to get someone to love them. If there's constant fighting or if there's constant betrayal within a relationship, and look, she's cooking, like she's straight cooking. Do you hear me? And she's putting something in that pot. And that black magic is bringing about some sort of truth and opportunity and blessing. There's something else here, though, because I want to say in the Leo energy, there was another reading we had where it was the Ace of Cups and it was the Ace of Swords. So maybe you guys need to check all signs here. There's karma coming, Virgo. There's definitely karma coming because of the manipulation. Somebody better get ready. They're showing that movie. They're showing me that movie Twilight is what they're showing me. Yep. Somebody did black magic on a man. Yep. And it's a pissed off woman. Okay. Could have been a water sign energy. Okay. But all of this is now being cleared out. This is all now being addressed in an appropriate way. You have the Father of Sims here. Okay. So this is someone who is washing the situation. There could have also been someone here who went to a practitioner to have some of this work done against this masculine because they knew that this masculine was lying or had a wife, right? Remember I said she could have been like 4 blocks away, something like that. Somebody was right around the corner is what I just heard. Or they are right around the corner. However this resonates for you. If you feel like this is past life energy and you are sharing someone with a karmic, that's because there was work that was done in a past life. Yeah. Look, you have a whole nother feminine here. And Spirit says they don't want you being twisted. They don't want you, stepping outside of any sort of normalcy that makes you a very, very divine feminine energy. Whoever this particular person is, this person triggers you so bad. All right. There's also someone here where if you are a very decent human being, if you are a decent feminine, you have someone who has tried to tear you down because this person doesn't like the fact that you love yourself. That's twisted too. Okay. How is it that someone gets to choose what it is that happens in your life because they don't like the fact that you love yourself? That's insane. Let me look at this. Because I know that past life is playing out with this because this is the deck that came out. Sagittarian energy at the bottom of the deck really is talking to you about the Saturn energy, okay? Because the 10 of Wands and the burden that's being carried here is 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is Saturn and Sagittarius. It's about the way somebody values or valued a masculine. And the masculine didn't represent, and the masculine did not take care of whoever this divine feminine was. I was going to say, especially if this was their soulmate contract or if this was a divinely guided union out of love. You have 3 aces here now. You have the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Knives, and you have the Ace of Baskets, okay? Somebody tried to bring in some sort of love, but it was blocked. Someone had their divine person and it was blocked because of someone that wanted to do black magic. Yeah. And it's over now. That's what I hear. It's over now. There's going to be a different type of situation that's coming through. Yep. And it's up to the masculine to make this choice about the moves that they want to make. This is Lil Jon Conquer the Root at the bottom of this. Okay. What's at the bottom of this one? Thistlewood. Thistlewood. Yeah, that's about protection. I also have dogwood here, and I have ashwagandha. I have pomegranate, and I also have, what is this? Witch hazel. They're all rubbed off. I mean, I wrote them a long time ago. I've had these cards for a very long time. Let's do something else. I don't know why herbs are important. I mean, but that's what black magic is, Virgo. It's when someone utilizes herbs to get what they want. And now there's some sort of karma that's coming around. Somebody could be completely obsessed as well. They're obsessed with the divine feminine because of the dark magic that was done. And they don't realize that everything that's going on with them is a complete lie. The only thing that is truth is love and light. You're supposed to be with the soulmate that you're supposed to be with. And whoever you're with right now, Virgo, I have a feeling this person has done some serious dark work. Yeah. This is peaches. Okay. So it's definitely love magic because you also have the 9 of Earth here, which is apples. You have the moon. And Virgo, you've been deceived, Virgo. That's what I'm hearing. You've been deceived. I told you witch hazel, right? You've been deceived in love. Yep. And they want you to heal it now. They want you to cleanse yourself of whatever this is. Virgo, you have the moon card, you have the two of earth, and you have the star card. The universe is granting you something very, very blessed when it comes to this relationship. They're also, if for some reason your success is being pooped on, and I'm saying pooped on, right, by someone else that wants to tear you down, it's because they're jealous of you. And it could even be a masculine that is jealous, right? Someone who's just extremely jealous is what I just heard. And they do things, they say things, they lie on you because they're obsessed with you. Some of you all, it might even be a Scorpio that does this to you. And they say that they've had sex with you. They say that you've paid their bills. You've done something for them. There's someone here, Virgo, that lies on you. I promise you they do. And they don't tell the truth about what it is that happened between the two of you. And the universe is about to get that ass. Yeah. Okay, here's the other thing. I'm just going to say it. If for some particular reason, hey, Jennifer, if for some particular reason, Virgo, this person is lying on you, trying, and like, it's like they're smearing your good name is what I'm picking up on. Or somebody tried to smear your good name because of how blessed you are. Man, can you imagine how this is getting ready to come back and bite them? Somebody thinks it's not, but oh, it is. The universe is plotting and planning here. Here's another thing. There's going to be some sort of, okay, if someone is married, they have a mistress and they're lying about it and it's all going to hit the fan. Okay. So please know, however this goes, someone is doing black magic here. It could be the wife. It could be the mistress. Maybe they're both doing it. Maybe it's a jealous male. I'm picking up on all of these different scenarios. I'm picking up on one scenario where there's definitely 3 people involved. Okay. Could have an Aquarius here, but Virgo, I know you are definitely right smack dab in the middle of whatever this is. I just heard we're going to do an angel number. I'm going to look up 22 because you need some guidance for real. Oh my gosh. Angel number 22. Maybe it's a life path for somebody. It says the angels can see the positive results of your prayers and they want you to have patience and stay optimistic while the final details are being worked out in heaven. This is an urgent call from the angels to keep the faith. I don't know where the number 22 just came from, but there's something about the 22. I'm also seeing 44. I heard 565 is also another number that you need to be dealing with. And again, especially if there's conflict, because 565 would be 11 and 5. So a spiritual message about maybe this 5th house energy where you need to be practical. All right. Pay attention to what you are doing, especially if you have a Leo that is around you as well. The conflict is going to be between a Taurus, a fire sign, a Leo, potentially an Aquarius, and then the Virgo. The Aquarius, and this is not for everybody, if there is an Aquarius here, Virgo, the Aquarius is about to steal somebody's money. And they're going to set you up for failure with a contract. It's going to be something in writing too, so be very mindful of that, right? They're going to tell you that they love you, and then they're going to turn around and steal your money, okay? And it's because somebody got played in the past. So this is just, like I said, it's one of those things where it's like a generational vibration, you know? And it's, if there was, let's say, 60, 70 years ago, it's now coming out that all of this has to be paid forward. It has to be paid in full. There's like a price to pay with whatever this is. You know what? I want to see. I'm going to go in on this Virgo one. I'm sorry. We're going to extend this for a little bit, for a second, because give me clarification of this 5 of 7, 5 of Swords. Because in this deck, that is the ultimate hoodoo. That is the ultimate Santeria. That is it's a hoodoo deck, but this is the ultimate, I done put a spell on you, baby. Okay? This is a manifester. Either a jealous masculine that's married, that is out here running these streets, that's acting single. Look, I'm telling you, Virgo, you just came back out again. 9 of Pentacles. Oof. I'm telling you, 4 Swords. Somebody's trying to take somebody's money. Yeah, look at that. And you have the Lovers and the 2 of Swords. The truth is going to come out about the fact that someone had an extra lover someone's out here being Romeo. Oh, Romeo. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, Romeo. Romeo's about to get caught up. Virgo, 3 of Wands. Wait for it. That's what I heard. Wait for it. And then I want to do, but listen, the reason Romeo is getting ready to get caught up is because that's what the universe wants to happen. The universe is bringing in healing to all of the deception and this 9 of Pentacles energy. Any deception that is, you know, blocking you from your true happiness, your true abundance, whether or not you are the feminine in this relationship. Yeah, look at all this abundance that's coming through here. I said, don't use that deck. I can use this one. Nope. They said, let's be real clear with whatever this is. Clarify these 3 aces, please, for Virgo, because it's a blessing. Yep. That's the player card. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, sex. Oh my gosh. So Virgo, basically what this says to me is the person that got played, the one that shouldn't have been played. Again, I was right. This was the soulmate contract. You should not have played whoever this person is, whether or not you are the Virgo or you are the cross watcher. You should not have played this person, period. Being played was the wrong thing to do. And now this person realizes that their actions were less than noble. And now this person is sitting back and watching and in all sorts of turmoil because they know that the abundance that's coming to my Virgos, or however this works out for you, they're watching you shine. They're watching you glow. The Psalms 23, they're watching your cup run over here. And you talk about it and you see something blessed and abundant. Somebody actually wants marriage now, especially if they were like, you know what? So, and if there was like a hypocritical woman here, or if there was just a hypocritical person, I shouldn't even just say woman. If it was a person, this was the person that was doing the black magic, it wears off. And what happens is during this 1111 vibration, the masculine that was under that spell knows exactly where they want to be. They might even move. They realize the deception and they're like, I can't believe that I was deluded for as long as I was. Let me go where I need to go to be with this person. They know who their true love is. That's what I'm hearing. They know who their true love is, and they're going to go get their true love because this false lover, they can't cut it anymore. They blocked him for long enough. Now they can't block him anymore. You will not block me. I'm going to move away from that. I'm going to put an end to the black magic. Maybe somebody figures out how to cleanse themselves off or do something like that. If they were married to this particular woman, or they actually married this woman and did something like that, and she kept this person hemmed up with spell work, woo-wee, she's a bitter one. So again, take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates, Virgo. But this was, they had a relationship with multiple people. Could have gone back. You could have had a past life energy here of where, you know, I don't know, Papa was a Rolling Stone type of energy. That's just what I'm feeling. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Angels are working on that one, though. All right, let's get to Libra. We've been here forever, and I definitely have things to do. Oh, yeah, I do. Hold on. Okay, let's do this. The moon in the reverse. So the truth coming out about the 7th house relationship with Libra and Gemini. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. I feel like Libra, whoever this Gemini gets on your nerves. Now, I'm going to read this moon card. I'm going to read 7th house because we've read them for all signs. So just deal with it, all right? It says the moon represents the subconscious mind as well as how we react to an emotional situation. Karmic impacts of our moon sign can manifest as buried subconscious patterns that run our reactions for years on end and can either promote emotional well-being or completely debilitate it. The house in which your moon sign sits can indicate where you will attract emotional situations that can induce Saturnian-Plutonian energy. Oh, Lord have mercy. In the reverse. So you might not be dealing very well with some sort of ending. I will say that. Libra. The house, yeah, Libra, you're, let me just get through these. It says the house of relationship, the 7th house, also rules over the kidneys and skin in medical astrology. Planets in the 7th house indicate we experience growth and karmic lessons throughout our intimate relationships with others. A stellium in the house indicates past life karma around harmony with others that still follow us. It can indicate either balancing our dependency on others or learning how to be more open and vulnerable in our relationships. And it says Gemini, known as the messenger of the gods. Gemini, hold on one second. I apologize, guys. Give me 1 second here. I have to answer this message. And I'll finish Gemini here. And it's probably it's probably interesting at the fact that I am changing something around, right? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. I apologize. Go ahead and get yourself a nice cool drink, something along those lines. This reading has taken longer than I expected it to. And so I have to reach out to someone here. And I almost feel like I knew that I was going to tell you that you need to look from like a different perspective. And if I keep saying Gemini, my bad. Okay. Because you're actually Libra energy. So there might be something like that's in your chart that is completely messing you up right now. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, gracias. All right, that works for me. Yeah, it could be messing you up right now. All right, so let's do this. Now, Gemini, it says the planet of communication, Gemini rules over the third house of communication and intellect. Geminis represent communication, quick wit, and duality. Gemini rules the lung area. The karmic aspect of Gemini includes abuse of word, lies, gossip, and slander. It can also indicate bipolar tendencies and extreme procrastination. This card indicates Gemini energy is causing some imbalances. Yeah, Libra, that's what I'm thinking. You're dealing with a Gemini that's pissing you off. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if the Gemini has just gone like loco in your life. That must be what it is. But there must be people talking to you all kinds of crazy. And it's almost like they're trying to manifest their ideas onto you. That's what it feels like. Manifesting their ideas onto you when you don't deserve any of the drama that's happening. Yeah, like, and you almost, I don't know what that is. It's like you never expected to get into it with the person that you are getting into it with, but you are getting into it with this particular person. Yeah, Magician, Virgo energy. You want to do things your way. World card. Let's cover up the titty bitties. Let's cover up the titty bitties. All right, let me get that back up. Yeah. Somebody better leave that Virgo alone. I know that, because here's Virgo again. That's funny, Jennifer. Look, it says everything is fine. So someone's faking the front here is what this looks like to me. The truth is going to come out about why someone is doing what it is that they're doing. Someone is too freaking controlling, and it's causing a problem. I'm also, Libra, I'm feeling like you're trying to tell somebody to mind their own damn business. And they didn't expect for you to come at them like this. They didn't. Ooh, listen, that's what I'm saying. There's some sort of change, right, that needs to come. The truth about who it is that you are really dealing with. You are tired of dealing with fake ass people. I also know that something was done around a car, and I think that that's really bothering you. It's making you want to change. It's making you want to move. I also know with this Gemini energy right here, there could be some sort of an abusive conversation that's getting ready to come through. I also know that there's going to be someone that finally decides to stand up for themselves and to say, I can be dependent. I don't need you to get this done. And as a matter of fact, I really feel like the universe is showing me that spirit and my guardian angels want me to go in this direction instead of the one that you all think that I'm supposed to be doing. It could even be a Virgo. It could also be a Cancer here. There's something here where I also think, Libra, that you are getting ready to change something in your life because of different people that are at play around you, between the Gemini, the Virgo, the Cancer, and the Temperance energy, which would be the Sagittarius. There's also a Capricorn here. There's also going to be some sort of, I'm hearing meet and greet, but it's not a meet and greet because I feel like you know these people. You know whoever this is, and they have some sort of say as to how your life is supposed to go, and they need to shut the hell up. Yeah. I'm just, you, and to me, it's like, I know this is a wand, right? So this is about action when it comes to your family. But this sword and this wand, it's the action and it's the conversation that you are having with your family about someone that you love and about somewhere that you want to go. And you are so tired of somebody's mouth. And I feel like you are finally telling the truth about why something is going the way that it goes. There's also someone who is highly protected here. And I feel like you really love whoever this particular person is. And the person that's trying to cause the drama, I don't think it's you, Libra, is someone that you want to tell off because they're causing confusion on purpose with this 77. They are saying things that are not true. You have 777 here. And it's maybe your fated destiny to speak up for someone here and say how much you love someone, to say that you would be willing to fight for a particular person, that you want to do something special here. Yeah. I'm bothered. I'm bothered, and I feel like it's you, Libra. You're bothered because you know that you need to be protecting yourself from a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here that comes off as holier than thou, and they are not. They are not holier than thou. They have ill intentions, and they're doing something on purpose. See? They're doing something to cause conflict in a relationship that you have, or you are watching someone that is messing with your relationship with a Sagittarius here. I feel like you will eventually get over whatever drama this is, but they're butting their nose in, Libra, and they need to stop. I just heard yes. I was thinking to myself, it's an Aquarius, but there could also be a Queen of Pentacles here. So that could be a Capricorn energy right here. Maybe there's something that's going to happen in January. You want to change some sort of plan that you had, and you feel it's best for you. But the Gemini, it's a duality of the situation. Somebody else is being affected by whatever choice it is that you make. And there's a harsh conversation that needs to happen because of it. And the reason that the harsh conversation is happening is because, look, you have 2 and 2 here. So 22, maybe you guys are dealing with a Virgo again, or this is the life path where they say, just listen, we've got this and we're working on this for you for a reason. You're going to have to pay attention to detail. Yeah. If you want to be successful, you have to learn how to speak to other people. You have to let spirit guide your flow and your movement. I'm thinking to myself, things trickle downhill with whatever this is, and that's karma. Okay. There could be someone, and I'm thinking to myself, it's the Gemini. Whatever the Gemini energy is for you, it is going to bring clarity, but I just don't think you expected it. I don't think you expected this person to come at you like this, and you will eventually work it out. But this person just creates so much drama. It's confusion on purpose. That's what I keep hearing. You need to tell someone to shut up. And it was even crazy. I feel like this person is older than you too. This person is someone that you felt like you could trust and that you've always cared for. But lately, it's almost like, Spirit is guiding you to end this particular relationship, Libra. Spirit is guiding you to go in a direction that feels a little bit better. See, you cannot make it up. There's the death card right there. Pluto energy. I told you. Pluto. I would not second guess it. I would not second guess it. See, I just buffered a little bit, I do believe. I do believe that you guys have an opportunity to do something new. I also think that you need to take charge of your life and be responsible here. Responsibility is required. I also know, Libra, if there was something that needed to be done money-wise, you must handle your business. If you don't handle your business, there will be lack or there will be loss. Somebody's moving their location as well. There's a conversation about someone moving their location, and there's a lot of bitter energy that's around that. I feel like you're hoping for the best in the situation, and then other people are being it's not the word ignorant. Other people are being petty in a way and causing conflict about it. It's a whole conversation that's getting ready to happen here. Okay. You also have the, again, Scorpio new moon that's going to be around the 13th. And then you'll have the full moon in Gemini towards the end of the month as you get into Sagittarius season here. If you stop allowing people to hurt you, betray you, your money will shine and it will be blessed. I would definitely say don't take advantage of anybody. Be responsible with the things that you need to do. End cycles properly, make payments that need to be made, and tell people to shut the hell up when they don't know what they're talking about. Because they create problems. Don't create money problems for yourself either. That's what I see. All right, Libra, I'm going to get out of that. Do not create money problems for yourself is the overall message there. My eyes are really big on that one, like totally. Okay. Yeah, I want you to be very, very careful, be very, very mindful, because I don't want you losing your money here. See, there you are, Libra. That is still a message for you, Libra. All right. Do not lose out because of other people that are causing conflict in your relationship. Stand up for yourself and stand up to do the right thing. Doing the right thing here. Okay. All right. Let's get out of that. What else we got? Scorpio. Scorpio, my beautiful Scorpios. Okay. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. 9th house energy and Chiron. Ooh, Lord. Learning your lessons about the things that hurt. Learning your lessons about the things that hurt. All right, 1st house energy just came out. So, Scorpio, this is all about you. This is your month. This is your season. Yep, and you have North Node. This is all about you transcending and ascending. Leo energy, okay? 1st house energy, it says also known as the ascendant. The 1st house is the window to self. It is what people first perceive when they engage with us. The 1st house rules physical appearance as well as emotional disposition. It says planets in the 1st house indicate an emphasis on leadership and personal development, as well as being mindful of energies we exude and attract based on our physicality. The North Node. It says our North Node is just as important as our big 3 in our Mercury sign. Your North Node indicates the lessons and attributes to adopt in this lifetime in order to transcend karmic cycles that could have hindered growth in a past lifetime. The house in which your North Node sits indicates with whom and how we learn these lessons and what we are driven towards. This card can indicate a need to focus on developing the attributes and qualities of your North Node. Leo energy here. It says King of the Zodiac. Leo rules over the 5th house of creativity and recreation. Known for their big hearts and generous nature, Leo the lion represents royalty, honor, courage, and leadership. Leo rules over the heart and spine. The karmic aspects of Leo include vanity, hypersexuality, and arrogance. This card can indicate your self-expression is out of balance and cause either a lack of empowerment or overinflated sense of self. Chick-ching is what I just heard. Chick-ching. Bingo. Scorpio, what are you doing? I'm hoping that you guys are understanding who you are and the direction that you want to head in here. You have Railroad Bill, which is the number 7, so it's the Chariot vibration. Yeah, you're definitely dealing with ego. Scorpio, you have to learn to handle things differently. That's what this says to me. You have the Devil card here, but this is Miss Robinson, all right? And Miss Robinson is, in this deck, Miss Robinson is not one to be played with, if that makes sense, okay? Miss Robinson, yeah, Miss Robinson's not going to be messed with. So Scorpio, this is about you finding some sort of an abundant type of energy for yourself. Where do they want you to head with it? Into victory, I know that. And power and structure. You have some sort of blessing that's coming in here. Scorpio, if you're a male, you are a masculine energy. You have a feminine that's on her way in. Okay, you will be extremely, and I mean divinely, sexually attracted to this particular person. You might not understand what it is. You could feel very, very blocked right now, but that's all a mental thing for you. It's only a mental thing, and you have to learn to push past that and move past that. Yeah. Okay. I think you're really worried about your family right now. You really are just asking, spirit to step in and make sure that your family is taken care of. Okay. So what they're showing me is, you know how when you write in red, it means you sell your soul? I don't know if you guys have ever heard that phrase. I see someone with a pen that's a feather and they're writing in red. Be careful. All right. The 1111 portal energy is about whether or not somebody would sell their soul for scorpionic energy. You don't want to do that. Don't sell your soul. Don't give your soul away. You work too hard for the things that you've come for. The only thing that's going to do is it's going to block you. Okay. Don't allow anger. Yes, you worked way too hard. I'm trying to tell you, because look, here's the Leo energy. They want you to be dedicated and they want you to work on, how do I say this with the Leo energy? Because here's Big Mama right here too. They want you to work on people and work on yourself in a way that is trustworthy, and it allows you, it's like an honest type of energy. It's like really using your heart. I guess it's like one of those scenarios, like in a movie. This is what it feels like to me, Scorpio. It's like a movie where you're not sure of the decision that you want to make or the direction that you want to go. And so you say, I've got this choice to make. And then all of a sudden you realize that the other option would be selling your soul. That's not what you're supposed to do. Not with this first house in North Node. North Node is about transcending into something new and releasing the toxicity, releasing the need to be vain when it comes to family, when it comes to, success by any means. I'm just going to say, and I know there's a lot of different ways that I can say this. I mean, we could even take this globally and we could say success by any means at the price of other people's lives. That's how extreme this is to me, with the fact that Ms. Robinson is sitting right here, because Ms. Robinson was so irritated with the ladies at church that she went home and said, oh, okay, you want to take my reputation from me? Well, I'm going to take something that's dear and very near and dear to you. And then like 2 days later, the head group of the banshees that were talking about her at church, her son died. So I mean, it's very, very karmic, but it's also doable. It's also something that you can step into as long as you stay generous and you stay in love and light, getting away from anything that truly tries to block you. If you're unsure about something with this 1111 energy, just make sure it's not dark energy. Make sure that there's no other price to pay. If you need gratification, or if you need to be satisfied by something, I would think twice about it, because what's the price you have to pay? Tell me about this double energy. Yeah, 8 of Cups. They said walk away from it, whatever it is. You have to choose this new path. It's going to be up to you to choose this new path, and only you know what that is. See what I mean? You could also be having a conversation with family members as well. There's also something here about a very large payment, Scorpio. If you're choosing money over family, that's a problem. I think that is the eye opener here, and it's going to create drama for the divine feminine here. They're asking you not to do something based on an irrational decision. Yeah, it's like the devil would try to tell you that this is what you should be doing. They want you to go after this money, right? They want you to reject that. Spirit says reject the money. Your money is going to come. I feel like, especially if it has to do with money or if it's like the value of something, it doesn't necessarily need to be finances. I feel like it is finances, but it's stature in some way. And it's somebody feels like they have to be on this pedestal. It's like, even if it's a self-imposed pedestal, right? They said apologize to yourself and get ready to share in so many blessings, and the rest is coming. When you walk away and you cut things off that feel like you are selling your soul, or you are writing in red here, the spiritual message is they want you to choose that love and light. They want you to choose the divine feminine. They want you to think about what your actions would do to the divine feminine energy within you and who you are. Are you being too analytical? Are you being too critical? There's more to it, I just heard. Some of you, while you feel like you have no other choice. Yeah, Knight of Wands. You feel like you have no other choice. And in this deck, it says messenger of acting first and thinking later. No, you can't think later. They need you to be as strong as you possibly can be with this Leo energy. Yep, see, look, you have fortune at the bottom. And we've already discussed fortune in some of the other signs tonight, or this afternoon, whatever. This is an opportunity for you to be very, very strong and blessed. We know that and when I say we, I mean my guides and I, we know that it might be a very hard decision to step into this North Node, but that is the direction that you are supposed to head in. You have to cut something off in order to do it, though. There's something here about a divine feminine and a divine masculine that are supposed to be meditating together. Something about someone possibly sleeping together and really thinking about it first. There's also someone that's single here. Yeah. Somebody needs to really think about what it is that they're about to get into. Three of Wands, the Knight of Three. See what I'm saying? It's a long-term investment is what I feel. It's a long-term investment in your plans. Are they going to bring you conflict with this King of Pentacles? Somebody's going to make a choice that's going to hurt the divine feminine. That's what I feel. And especially if it's over money, Scorpio, Spirit is advising you not to do it. Yeah. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone's not, the manifestation or the way that it's going right now, it's almost like somebody's not learning their lesson. The thing that they want you to do, you're not doing it. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You have 8 of Cups here 3 times. And then you have the Star card. The universe is telling you to go in the direction and you know what is the right way. Tell me about this. Yeah, look at that. Capricorn, the Devil card is actually clarified by the World card. Yeah. With 8 of Swords. Somebody feels stuck, right? It says mentally stuck. But I feel like you only feel stuck because you're not willing to take the new opportunity. Some of you guys, I'm wondering if you're supposed to, I just keep hearing you're not supposed to choose the money, Scorpio. And fear is controlling you with whether or not you choose to end a cycle or to stay. Yeah. This is interesting. This is very interesting because only you know. Again, do you sign on the dotted line in red or do you use that black ballpoint pen you've been using? This is a deep one because it's about, again, stepping into the North Node and learning those karmic lessons. You know, what are you being driven toward and is it healthy for you? Is it something that your family will regret if you choose to do that, especially if you have children here? And I think that there's something here about if you make this particular choice, will your children hate you? It's a lot. Scorpio, I'm going to get out of that because that's just a lot. You know, especially when it comes to whether or not your children will hate you. I don't know where that came from, but okay. All right. Yeah, somebody has whether or not they're going to be moving on their mind, right? And it's going to be a collaborative effort is what that feels like. You really are going to have to think about that. All right, I had to clean up my energy for my Sagittarius is here. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Sagittarius, we are on 11/11 energy. This is an extension of Friday Night Love Tarot because I needed to meditate last night. Thank you guys for coming back and joining me. 6th house and North Node. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Responsibility. Health factors, you know, really taking care of yourself. Oh, and then deacons. So something very specific. Deacons are the sections within a particular sign. So maybe where your birthday is placed, you guys should go look that up. I also like doing Sabian symbols that might lead you in the right direction here, Sagittarius. Sabian symbol is associated with the degree that your birth chart is, like where your sign is, your sun sign. You don't even think you need to use your sun sign, though. You could use whatever you wanted. You could have a whole list. Yeah, here you are. Look, this is a very positive vibration for you, Sagittarius. It's your own energy stepping into faith, stepping into luck, stepping into blessings. Yeah, totally. You guys are honored is also what I'm hearing. You will be honored because of everything that you've ever gone through. Aquarius and the 10th house. Yes. Look, see, look, you're a winner. Sagittarius, you are a winner. For some reason, the internet is going to love you. Chiron, there must be something where you're doing that you're accepting the challenge, right? You're accepting the challenge. All right. Chiron, depending on where it sits at in your house, could be a very major issue for you. Aquarian energy. We have also known as the water bearer. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the planet of eccentricity and rebellion. Ruling over the crown chakra, Aquarius represents the higher mind as well as the collective consciousness. Due to the detached and airy nature of the Aquarius, it can sometimes manifest as disconnect from emotions or over-rationalizing a resilience on logic, which is masculine. It can also manifest as a sociopathy, since Aquarius rules over the house of groups. Okay. 10th house. It says the house manages our career as well as our public recognition. Several 10th house placements indicate a drive for being in our spotlight or focusing on our career, which impacts our financial stability. Karmic aspects of the 10th house include workaholism, public scandals, and obsession with popularity and attention. This card indicates a need to review your 10th house placements as well as synastry. You guys might need to go back and look at the soul reading that we had, Sagittarius. It also says, known as the wounded healer, the sign in which our Chiron sits as well as the house it is located indicates where our deepest wounds as well as deepest capacity for our healing and growth are contained. Chiron can induce insecurities, mental and physical health issues, as well as financial instability. Interesting. Nope. You can use this one or this one. This one. We're using both. All right, Sagittarius, you have Aquarius and 10th house here, right? So replaying something, because Aquarius would be 11th house. So replaying something, right? About the control over your life and how you want to handle things. Maybe it's reevaluating your career as well and knowing that other people are involved here. Where does your Chiron sit at is, I guess, is what we're really looking at. Yeah, you've got 8 of Knives. Somebody, yeah, you do need to go back. Yep, you need to go back. You know why you need to go back? Because there's a message in the overall energy at the very beginning of this that talks about this vibration. And it's other people trapping you into situations that you should not have been trapped in. This is all about you being a very helpful, practical type of individual. You are caring and you are abundant, but you are trapped because of some sort of illusion. All right. There's also something here where it's talking about maybe, you know, you're trapped in some sort of an emotional play on your heart as well. See? Yeah, I'm hearing it goes here. It could be soulmates. You know, soulmates are a soulmate that you have been dealing with that continuously triggers you. All right. Might be a Gemini energy here as well. We do know that that moon in Gemini is coming up, the full moon in Gemini right here. You might feel stuck until that time. I will say that. The internet, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's after the full moon in Gemini. You're going to have some sort of plan where all of a sudden everything just blows up for you. And if you can understand whatever's going on with your Chiron and really work on yourself, you're going to receive some sort of spiritual message. Some of you guys have a feminine, you have a feminine guide here as well. I'm really kind of irritated because I feel like there's also someone here that tries to say or do something about sexuality around you. There's something about how someone lies about whether or not they've been with you, or there's some sort of wound or there's some sort of trigger where I just feel like you're the helpful individual, but lovers from your past are making plans. There's also someone here who is stuck in their head about how they feel about someone and whether or not they really want to choose someone. I'm hearing the phrase, why would I choose you? So maybe someone actually has that conversation, or I don't think, I know a while back I said that for individuals who feel like they're in pick-me energy, that's definitely unacceptable. It's definitely unacceptable. You should not be in pick-me energy. Okay, and that could be some of that wounded energy that you're having to deal with right now. 10th house. So maybe if your Chiron is in 10th house, this is not going to be for all of you. It's a need to move forward into something that's different, and don't worry about what other people are doing or however it is that they feel about you. There's a choice that you have to make. I don't know. I just see you as being a very practical, helpful individual here. And it might have to do with work too. You're going to be working on yourself a lot these next couple of weeks. And when you do, you're going to be so respected. Everything about you, Sagittarius, screams, thank you. There's something about the effort that you put in that other people wouldn't. People are wondering, how do you do what it is that you do? You're amazing. I say own this energy. And you're actually going to be receiving an offer from other people. You're going to be coming in. There's going to be a collaborative effort in some way, shape, or form. Yes. And it's going to pay you. It's going to be something where you receive an offer because of someone who was deceptive in the past. You removed yourself from a situation. You found new light. You found new love. And you found healing with this Aquarius energy over here. Especially if there was a group of people that was trying to control you. Oh, you give them the middle finger big time. And I don't even think you necessarily you don't literally verbatim give them the middle finger. Your actions or whatever it is that you've done over the years, over these cycles, completely prove that you are not who someone says that they think that you are. And your drive and your success shows. You take Chiron by the freaking handles and you make it your bee with an itch. 1111 on the thing as I say that. You have money, you have blessings, you have gifts, you have certificates, you have something is coming in here for you that because you choose yourself, you make money now. You've got this blessing coming in. I feel like you should accept it. It's an offer from someone else and it makes you money. That's all I know. I know more than that. I take that back. And I know it's going to make you so freaking happy. It's an honor to do whatever it is. And like I said, it could even be that it's not just an honor to do whatever it is. It's an honor because of something that you did, or it's an honor to deal with you, is what they're saying. Like, you have people coming to you. It was a pleasure to know you. Like, I'm honored to have met you, is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, Piscean energy. I don't think you see this coming. You might feel it. You might know it. Okay. Now, we did say that Saturn is in Pisces as well, right? So this is about the fight for the unknown. This is the fight for spirituality. This is the fight to say, I am happy, I am healed. And this is healing. This is you stepping into your healing with whatever that wounded energy is. You were trapped before. I know you were. You were at the crossroads about whoever this lover is, especially if this lover you just didn't know, or if it was a soulmate that, I don't know, for some reason was just making you uncomfortable because they were shifty. No, they're not anymore. And you are going to be extremely, and I mean utterly and wholeheartedly financially stable. For some of you, I see that you're stepping into marriage here. You're getting an offer from someone to go out, or there's something like that, where it just, I don't know, generationally speaking, it's like the karma clears. Right? You don't have to deal with this wound anymore. You're okay with being happy. You're okay with realizing that positive things can come into your life. Listen, you gonna eat your cornbread? I'm gonna eat my cornbread. He didn't get my cornbread, Claude. That's what that says to me. You stand up for yourself. No matter how hard that ass whooping is that you took, you stood up for yourself. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a Cancerian energy. It could have been a Gemini energy here. I just heard ding, 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 ding. Look, you guys are going to some sort of banquet. You're doing something here, Sagittarius, where you will be honored. Or somebody is offering something, like they nominate you in some way. That's what I see. You, Sagittarius energy, you are now nominated for being the strong one, for being the one that says, thank you. How can I help you? Are you okay? Let me do this for you. Like, you were the person that supported everybody, even though other people were tearing you down. You were the silent victim. You're not a victim anymore. You are the honored one. I just heard yes. I really just kind of want to leave it at that, Sagittarius, but I told you. You're too educated. You are blessed is what I'm hearing. And there is communication coming in here. It might humble you with this Page of Pentacles. It might start with the text. It might start with the message of just somebody saying, hey, by the way, you know, I see that you're doing something like this now, or you changed something. We didn't know. Would you be able, or would you be available to stop by to do this? You get a whole new offer for something, whether it's a twin flame relationship, whether it's love, whether it's a new home. There is something here that is just, it's on your path because you chose healing. And not only that, this is the universe stepping in for you to say that they appreciate you. They appreciate how you have taken control of your own healing in life. So this is a message for my healed Sagittariuses. 1111 has been on this clock since I started this reading. 2222. Wow. If you don't see it, hold on to your britches, baby, because it's coming in real quick. That's what it look. He's holding on to his britches with the suspenders. Maybe you guys don't see it. And if you don't see it, it's because you don't have faith. Look, he's searching. He's definitely searching for this information. You have so many spiritual messages coming in here. I told you, you have money coming in. You have something. You are a support system for other people, and you are a light for other people. You have, and some of you guys, whatever this is generational wealth as well. Do you see these pearls right here? Pearls are something that are passed down from mother to daughter. This is you. This is you accepting some sort of generational wealth. There's an offer here. Because they're not taking his cornbread. They're not taking your cornbread. You might have a divine feminine energy here. Maybe it could be a Sagittarius energy. Maybe it's another Sagittarius. They might have something to say about what it is that you're doing, but they're stuck in their own mind. Okay. You also might have, this is like Gemini energy. There could be a two-faced person around you. Like I said, go back to the original reading. If they were throwing shade, you bring that to a crushing halt. And you tell them, okay, I know that you think I did that, but guess what? This is how it really is. I'm healed. I'm not messing with you. Okay. Could be dealing with an Aquarius energy again, because this is also Aquarius, but this is also about knowing what it is that you want to do. You put in the effort to do this is what I'm hearing. Sagittarius. I said stop. They said don't use that deck. They would prefer me use this one. It goes with whatever this Queen of Swords is. Yeah, it's all right. So if there was an Aquarius, like an actual Aquarius here, there was someone who tried to betray you. So please keep that in mind, right? But I also consider this Libra too. If that Aquarius or that Libra tried to keep you stuck, they cause conflict for themselves. California Poppy and Ten of Air, they might have tried to betray you. And I'm telling you, with that Poppy, they really tried to deceive you, or something that happened in the past. But this was upside down with Borge. So I feel like you're going to clean that situation out. You might still need to do a little bit of cleanup with that Borge root. But this is a mess right here. And at the bottom, you have the Sun. So it all works out for you. It's St. John's wort. If it was stressful for you, right? When I think St. John's wort, I think of people that use the balm. Like, let's say if they have any sort of like cerebral palsy, or they use it to like stimulate. There's a stimulating factor that's going to be coming in with this St. John's wort because of the, oh, look at that. That hangman energy someone was trying to send your way, or if they were saying things to block you, this burdock root is going to slap them in the face. Oh, it's going to slap them in the face so bad. And it's going to reveal how healed you truly are. Man, I told you. It could be an Aquarius, or this is just how healed you truly are with the cottonwood. Oh, Lord, I'm getting chills. See? Just wait for it. You are one of the most grounded people have ever met in your entire life. Thank you so much for that super chat of 1111. I love you dearly. I think you know that. Let's get out of that. Let's get out of that. Listen, licorice. Okay. Licorice is what someone would use to try to control somebody in hoodoo. This is a warning. If you feel like someone is trying to control you, wrap you up, put a voodoo doll on you, keep you bound in some way, shape, or form, not anymore. You're cutting through all of that. This Queen of Swords energy, take that vibration however it resonates for you. Okay. It could either be you cutting these people off and saying, I have my own plans for myself. I know where I want to be. I know where my career is. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. People will respect what you have to say. I know somebody tried to tear you down. And guess what? They failed. Good. Because they didn't know what they were talking about in the first place. Thank you, Sagittarius. I love you too. All right. See, and that's the truth. And you're not dealing with it. That's the truth. All right, who else we got? We got Capricorn here. Guys, this reading is going on for like 3 hours. I feel like I owe it to you because I think last Friday night I only gave you like 40 minutes anyway, and we just did like one reading. But that was a good reading. I thought that was a really good reading. All right, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you check the description box. Capricorn, you're dealing with Chiron too. Oh, you're actually out. That's not even a subconscious thing for you. Chiron is right in the middle of ooh. Bottom of the deck, Capricorn. You cannot make that up. All right. So again, if you guys have been rocking with me this entire time, please make sure you check the timestamps. We've already read a few of these that have come out for the 1111 energy, but we're still reading them anyway. It says, known as the wounded healer, the sign in which our Chiron sits, as well as the house it is located, indicated where our deepest wounds, as well as our deepest capacity for healing and growth, are contained. Chiron can induce insecurities, mental and physical health issues, as well as financial instability. We also have fifth house for Capricorn. Role playing. Somebody just came in the room and wants to know where a reading is. You're probably going to have to go back for a while, okay? Fifth house, it says role playing, creative self-expression, and hobbies. In karmic astrology, the fifth house indicates how we enjoy our free time, how how we express creativity or lack thereof. Depending on what sign and planet are in the fifth house, there is a need to engage in more self-expression or balance out our urge for play with practicality. This can also indicate past life blockages around the solar plexus chakra. Natural rule of the fifth house is Leo. Capricorn, the father of the zodiac. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the planet of karma and discipline. Capricorn represents hard work, self-sufficiency, as well as patriarchal rights and intuitions. In regards to karmic energies, Capricorn energy can manifest overconsumption, addiction, and workaholism. It is the lowest, in its lowest form, okay, because Capricorn is a beautiful sign, guys, so beautiful. It says Capricorn can represent tyranny and harshness. Ruling over the 10th house of career and public recognition, Capricorn also rules over the joints. Yes. Yes. Okay. Chiron in fifth house. What are you doing? So I'm guessing you are right in the middle of getting your healing on. I'm guessing. I also have chills as I say that. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. I literally have goosebumps as I say that. Like, ugh. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. That's the truth. You need the truth to come out. You needed to hear this truth. Right? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Let's talk to me about Capricorn, please. Spirit. So someone is running from a situation. Someone is, my hair is a mess right now. Someone is running from a situation that they didn't want to deal with, but you have to, because these wounds are affecting your future energies, right? And it says future plans and gardens, judgment. It's about time you make a decision here. Notice how you have a lot of red here. There's anger over a situation. Someone needs to get over the anger. Maybe your Chiron sits in either Aries or it sits in Scorpio. I just heard yes. Okay. This is clarity, justice. This doesn't have to be the police, but this is doing the right thing technically. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that everybody should trust the popos. Well, not dirty popos anyway. But if there are dirty popos in this situation, they're going to get dealt with. I will say that. Okay. I do have love for the police, though. I believe that they are here to serve and protect. And so thank you for, I have 11, 11, 11, 11 on the clock as I say that. So there could be something here where maybe you're in the judicial system or you're dealing with justice in some way, shape, or form, or you want justice for something that was done that was wrong, especially if it had to do with another person here in fifth house energy. If there's someone here who tried to make some sort of an announcement about sexuality, I'm also picking up on, or if somebody tried to express themselves to hurt you, that's a problem. See, Knight of Wands, somebody tried to play with you and I don't think that you liked it. And so I think that you are going to be making a decision here. And again, it's all based on your chart. Yep, the moon. I don't think you know how you want to handle it yet. And so you're still waiting to figure out how to do this. It's coming in real quick, though. Some of you guys have to be quiet because there's some sort of, excuse me, I have to cough for a second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull this. Well, my hair is stuck in now. I'm going to pull this away. Excuse me. You don't know what to say. And that's that cough that I just had, right? You don't know what to say, possibly to a Scorpio here. Maybe it's Libra energy, but you are very, very wounded and you are very triggered right now. You don't want anybody to know what it is that you're doing. I think that the way that you come off to people, people don't understand you. They might think that you're immature with the way that you're doing something, but you're dealing with an ending. You know, you're dealing with everything right now because death is scorpionic energy. This is triggering you and hurting you now, and you have to learn who you are as a person. So I think that's the overall energy. And so if you're really dealing with yourself, and if you've got any sort of shadow energy here, there might be other people watching you juggle all of these things. And some of you all, you might even be a functioning addict. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you guys could be a functioning addict and you just have all of these balls in the air and you're doing pretty well with juggling all of them, and you don't want to deal with something. You don't really want to address something. I'm also hearing for some of you guys, I'm picking up on this Libra energy with this 11. You need to probably have this conversation. You need to reach out. There should be some sort of, and I'm thinking to myself, counseling of some sort. Yeah, counseling. 9 of Cups. Yeah, there is a functioning addict here. That's what I hear. Yeah, Sun. I like how this turns out. I like how this turns out because it's mysterious. I think you don't want anybody in your business. That's another thing. And so you have kept very, very quiet about the new things that you have going on. And again, you've got so many balls in the air. You cannot at this time have the conversations that you truly want to have. I also know that there is avoidance here. There's avoidance with having a conversation because of the wounds that you carry. But I will tell you this, it's okay for you to have this conversation. It's okay for you to talk about the way that you feel, right? And if you decide to step into something new, if you decide to forgive whoever it was that you feel hurt you, you will get rid of all of this regret. You will get rid of the things that no longer serve you, and you'll put an ending to them because you finally tell yourself the truth about where God and the universe really wants you to be. I think that you have some sort of, you've got a blessing coming in. It's a new opportunity for some sort of successful venture, and it's going to work out. I see here that you guys possibly are dealing with someone who's trying to play you. Yeah. They want you to let that go. And I feel like this is a guardian angel that's coming in and talking to you about the regret and letting go and finding peace with a guardian angel or finding peace with angel energy. Do I have any angel decks in here? I do. Look, it's the one deck that's not over here. Look at that. You get an angel card. Because this is about you finding peace. What is your angel message for this? For Capricorn? El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Do you see that blue? This is you learning to speak your truth and finding clarity here. Yeah. And it says Dharma unfolding. All of this is an opportunity to step in a blessing. It says, remember that you are on the path. Take one step at a time towards happiness. A very masculine type of vibration here, but your third eye is open. And that's where they want you to stay. There is a woman, okay, could be a Sagittarian energy here that wants to talk to you. If there's something that's been going on for way too long, you're going to be putting an end to that as well. I just picked up on a Virgo energy here. I don't see it in the cards, but I can feel it. And I know that there's going to be something that happens with that. There's transition here. Do you see all these major arcana that are right through here? Like this is the moon, right? This is that crescent moon. This is where you get to the point, and you could either be waning or you could be waxing. But it's the way that you're handling your emotions with your wounds. And that's what they want you to pay attention to when it comes to what it is and how it is that you're choosing to do things, okay? You want to be successful, but then you need to learn the truth about how to balance it all out. You have spirit coming in here and providing you with clarity. I think to myself, you're going to step into good luck. Here's the other thing. There's someone here that hurt you. And I saw it at the beginning. They hurt you and they did it on purpose. And they did it. And then maybe it was that Virgo energy we saw. I don't know. They did it, Capricorn, or they hurt someone around you, something like that, so that they could move forward in life. They tried to use you as a stepping stool. Do you know that they are now the stepping stool That stepping stool is flipped over, and people, they've been rained on. They've probably had a dog come by and piss on them. When I say, like, I'm thinking of the Three of Swords card in this deck right here. Like, if I pulled that deck, it'd probably come out. The disrespect that somebody tried to do to you, and I feel like it was public. Like, it was an announcement where they tried to say, in some way, shape, or form, that this is some sort of an official announcement that I am disrespecting Capricorn. Capricorn, it triggered you. But the way that you handled it was gold, like just golden. And everything it is that is you is light. It is love. It is spirit. It is patience. I know how to work this situation in my favor so that it's balanced and blessed. And do you know, because of how you chose not to engage with whoever this butthead was, you step into abundance and blessings. And that's the awakening around you. Like I said, you were definitely triggered. Okay. Your present energy would be 5th house. How do I handle this? You're handling it right. It's a wish come true for you. Whatever the deception was that was around you, you found some sort of clarity and support with another individual too. So you actually have a protector here too, Capricorn. Your protector is fierce. And what's crazy is and it could be your guardian angel. Maybe it's a Scorpio that's a guardian angel too, that's bringing in this justice for you. And that's what you might not see. But there's some sort of message that constantly comes in here. You might get repetitive messages and you're supposed to do something because of this. You're going to have a conversation with somebody too, and you're going to help somebody make a great move. That's what I just hear. Like, you're going to help. You being the helpful person that you are brings you joy and abundance down the road and down the line. I feel like it's money. I do feel like it's money. See, look, I did pull that 3 of Swords. Your hater that tried to come for you is going to get dealt with. And for some of you, you guys are so lucky, Capricorn, that you don't have to deal with this particular hater. You're going to have a feminine step in and do it for you. And you just get to sit back and watch and be like, okay, thank you. And then you can literally go on about your day because you've got something else you need to do. You might even be able to go on about the rest of your life with whatever this is. You've got a Queen of Swords coming in here to wreck shop for you. And it could just be you, really standing up for yourself and being truly empowered with this 5th house energy. But don't come from a wounded place. That's what I would say. Don't come from a wounded place. Spirit wants something for you that I don't think that you see just yet. Yeah, and that's why you're dealing with all this conflict with the trigger energy, because I went back to it. Spirit wants something that you don't see yet. And that's why you're awakening to it and everything's getting ready to unfold. Yeah, you cannot make that up. I told you, it's a very masculine energy. The ascension process is here for you. And it says the more it says move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that. You also have the infinity here above the 3rd eye, Capricorn. Very masculine energy. I'm not saying that you have to stay in masculine energy, but Capricorn is a masculine energy. It's ruled by Saturn, sorry. Leo. And this is also, it's not Leo. This is a Leo card that's coming out. We are going into Aquarius here. Look at that. Okay, so you might be dealing with 2 separate signs. Anything else? Bottom of the deck, Saturn. Okay, yeah, you're dealing with structure. All right, so we're going to read these off. Aquarius, it says King of the Zodiac. Leo rules over the 5th house of creativity and recreation. Known for their big hearts and generous nature, Leo the lion represents royalty, honor, courage, and leadership. Leo rules over the heart and the spine. The karmic aspects of Leo energy include vanity, hypersexuality, and arrogance. This card can indicate your self-expression is out of balance and can cause either a lack of empowerment or overinflated sense of self. Okay. Capricorn, it says the father of the zodiac Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the planet of karma and discipline. Capricorn represents hard work, self-sufficiency, as well as patriarchal rights and institutions. In regards to karmic energies, Capricorn energy can manifest over consumption, addiction, and workaholism. In its lowest form, Capricorn can represent tyranny and harshness. Ruling over the 10th house of career and public recognition, Capricorn also rules over the joints. You have Saturn, guys. All right. Saturn is actually sitting in, what did we say that it's sitting in Libra? No, Venus is sitting in Libra. Saturn is sitting in Pisces, the house of the unknown, but also the house of jail. So I want you to be careful. Okay. Aquarius, it says Saturn is a gas giant formerly associated with lead in alchemy. Saturn is the planet of karma and discipline. Saturn teaches us lifelong lessons in order for us to fulfill our path. According to our North Node, the sign and house your Saturn is in will also tell you with whom and how you will experience karmic lessons. Blah, blah, blah. When you have many planets that are in the same as your Saturn sign, there is an indication of being your own worst enemy. Oh, Aquarius. I'm hearing the phrase, why did you do me like that? They don't want this deck. They want to get blunt and to the point, I just heard. Aquarius. They want to get blunt and to the point. Explain to me what Aquarius needs to know, please. Yep. I was thinking to myself, there's hurt here, right? Might be dealing with a Leo. And because of this Capricorn energy, you guys could be dealing with a really toxic bee with an itch. I just heard, Aquarius. Now, what I'm hoping is that you are not sitting in an energy during 11/11 of where you are being attacked by someone who wants to control you. Okay. Yeah, somebody wants you to move on from a relationship that you are holding on to, or someone is trying to hold on to you. Someone is lying on you, and someone is telling you that you are an option. Oh yeah. Someone is telling you that you're a side piece and that you are literally, someone else's option. Like I feel like you're being attacked in some way, shape, or form, Aquarius. I feel like you could even be the wife. Like you could be married to someone here. You could be the whatever, however this works for you. You could be the main person in this life. And you've got this really irritable individual attacking someone here because they're realizing that there's deception and loss within a relationship. Yeah, this is about the family. Yep. Someone is supposed to be having a family here. And they're making some sort of move. Oh my gosh. They're making some sort of move here. Somebody wants to take from you. That's just what I feel. See, I told you, you could be the main person in this relationship and somebody is trying to make it seem like you are not the main person. It's because they want what you have. Yeah, they do. Someone wants what you have. And they're coming in telling you that your person has been in a relationship with them. Yeah, you guys need to go back to the beginning and you need to watch the overall reading that we did. Because what this says to me is, Aquarius, you're smart enough to know when to get out of Dodge. You have someone that you've been dealing with that was not telling you the truth. And you are smart enough to know that someone has multiple lovers here. There's also multiple pregnancies. Remember I told you I felt multiple pregnancies? Here it is, 11/11, 11/11 on the dash as I say that. We've been almost here for like 2 hours. You guys, whatever this vibration is, this is your 11/11 portal. It's meant to bring you into something deeper, something better, something and I'm hearing blessed, but I'm hearing more blessed, like mucho. Then I think I even said earlier, muchos besos. You are supposed to be loved properly. And that might be what this is. You're pissed and you're in your ego and you're being attacked by someone who's in their ego. Please do not mirror whoever this particular person is. I think you just made a healthy decision recently to do something to move in to help one of the relationships that you were in. But I don't think that you know the other half, right? I feel like the other half only made the move so they could lock you into something before you left, if you choose to leave this person once you figure out what the truth is. So only you know what that is. I am definitely looking at 4th house energy here because not only do you have 5th house energy here, you also are carrying an energy of 10th house. Plus you also have 4th house. You also have 8th house. There's a lot of other people here that have some sort of an opinion about what you're doing. I think that you will, once you realize the deception that has been going on around you here, you're going to have like an outpouring of love and support. It could be an air sign energy that really is looking for love in some way, shape, or form. And right now they're going through some sort of karmic lesson in regards to finances. Yeah. And you might feel bad for them. And so you could have a conversation with them. But listen, sometimes some people just put themselves into their own dirty messes, and having to share that information might not be something that they want to hear. So you can kind of say it with kindness is also what I'm thinking. Yeah. And I'm going to share a story with you, okay? Because we're really talking about ego here, right? And 9 of Cups. If there is someone here who wants something that you have, I remember a conversation. I was married at the time. And I remember having a conversation with a very bitter, nasty woman. And this was before I learned that you do not allow strange women to tell you anything about your husband, right? So, and I just sat there and I listened, right? I listened to what this woman had to say because she wanted my husband, right? And I mean, he put himself in the situation to where she even could contact me and say, your husband, your man, your whatever. I mean, and I blamed him. I didn't blame her. So I wasn't mad or anything. But it was still an ugly conversation to have because she lied, and she was doing it to hurt me because she had been hurt because he made her promises. Okay. And so this particular person, no, whole conversation, and I listened, right? And at the end of the conversation, you know what I said to this person? I said, okay. I said, well, I appreciate you telling me everything it is that you shared with me. I didn't share my business with her because she didn't need to know my business. This is my husband, right? I said, I appreciate you sharing this with me. Thank you for letting me know about the deception and everything that was going on. She tried to control the conversation. I didn't let that happen. And then I said to her, but I just want to let you know that this is my husband, right? I had papers on him, right? And by the time I'm done with him, you won't want him. So I basically let her know that I have no intentions of allowing my relationship to go to sugar, honey, iced tea just because you feel like you want something from my husband. Now, whatever it is that he promised you, I can promise you you're not going to get it because the only thing that you're going to do right now is pay my bills. So, and I was very young at the time. You guys, I was in my 20s. I was very, very young at the time. And I feel like I handled it very, very well. It definitely changed my relationship with my husband. But it's just something that you guys need to really look at. There's karmic situations that you are being triggered and having to deal with. And they're asking you at this time with the 1111 energy to really focus on the direction and the words that you choose. They say choose your words wisely, especially when it comes to other people and the confusion that they try to throw your way. Because have you guys ever seen that? There's something that I saw one day with a woman who was really upset that her relationship did not work out with her guy, right? I think I told you this story before. And it was weird because it didn't work out with her guy because there was another woman and she kept accusing him of cheating. He actually did not cheat on her. The other woman lied and tried to break them up because she wanted him instead. This is kind of what you guys are dealing with. Now, whether or not you're dealing with relationships per se, and these are people, or if this is money. I just see a lot of hearts here, so I know there's a lot of emotion. There's not much in way of pentacles. There's just a lot of, where the hell have you been? And why is this person coming at me thinking that she can talk to me about my family? That's what I see with your energy, Aquarius. Okay. And if this is something that you had dealt with in the past, like you've already done you've already done this relationship, like, or even if you're in the middle of it, I don't see that you should allow this to harm you. You should not be someone who allows this to turn you into a bitter person. You shouldn't. That's what I feel. I feel like you really should take the opportunity to give yourself a nice, healthy spa day and allow the confusion to die down. I don't want you to do anything that's going to harm your sense of well-being or your sense of peace. Now, I'm not saying that you have to forgive somebody that is hurting you, because I know that there's going to be secrets here. And I know that these emotions are going to run pretty freaking rampant for you guys. Okay. But again, go back and watch the original reading. That will give you some more insight as to why this person is lying about the relationship. You also have 2 Six of Swords here. There's also something here about whether or not you should have go in the direction that you're supposed to go in. I think that what this says is you really should be working on making yourself happy, and your ultimate goal should be making sure that your soulmates and the people that you really love and that you want to give blessings in life to, like I said, mucho, mucho besos, those are the ones that you should be focused on. Okay, I hope this helps. I think this person that you're dealing with and people that you're dealing with are actually quite disgusting. And I'm sorry that you have to deal with this, but you're making me want to cleanse myself. Seriously, because it's a hurtful energy. And I'm actually going to go to just 585 is what I'm saying here. To improve your finances, you need to make some major life changes. You already know what some of these changes are, so take steps in the direction today, okay? So a lot, and like I said, it's not about finances per se. Maybe that's a message where it's, you know, what means the most to you. Maybe it is your finances. Look, because this King of Pentacles is sending you on some sort of new journey, or there's some sort of new fated destiny that you're supposed to be dealing with. Okay. If this person was supposed to be your happily ever after, and now you're unsure about that because you found out that there's a lover that they stepped out to while they were dealing with some dark night of soul ass issue, be on the defense here. Don't be manipulated. Allow your spirit guides to come in here and guide you the right way, okay? Because your spirit guides are telling you the truth about why things really ended or why things went the way that they did. It's the truth from your spirit guides. It's the truth from a Sagittarius about what true manipulation is, and what it takes to be resilient and to persevere when toxicity shows its ugly head and you choose not to be around it, right? I'm telling you, when you have somebody that you are sharing yourself with and they're not necessarily choosing you and they're only choosing their own happiness and try to keep you on some sort of cycle, especially if it's a financial one, you need to learn to manage for yourself. It's what I had to do. Okay. It's what I had to do. You know, I don't know. The other thing I'm going to say is, and again, I can tell you guys that story because it happened to me a long time ago, right? It's like damn near 15 years ago. So self-love is what's going to get you through it. Self-love. And I know you're triggered. I know that there's a lot of karmic situations right now that you're dealing with. I just don't become bitter, don't become greedy, and don't become angry. All right. Don't become prideful. All right. Be successful in whatever it is that you do. And just remember, you are successful, Aquarius. You very much so are. Pisces. Oh, Lord. All right. Let's knock on that. All right. Pisces. Thank you guys for sticking with me. 1111, 1111. As we do that, I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Make sure that you are hitting the like button. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Go. Hi. How are you doing? Chiron came back out. Okay, so it must just be for that latter part of the zodiacs. Chiron, you guys are being triggered. Pretty much all the way from 10th house to 12th house is what I'm picking up on. We got 4 cards here. Pisces, you came out. Pisces, you are being highly triggered. 6th house energy, you need to find clarification as to what you're getting ready to do. You have a decision to make with this Gemini energy. This is a lot to read. We also have 9th house. This is about learning something new for yourself, okay? So we're going to have an educational piece right now, all right? And if you guys aren't Piscean energy, I get it. It's probably in your chart somewhere. If it's not, it's aspected wonky because of all of these different things that are triggering it. The other thing is that because of the fact that Saturn is in Pisces the way it is, maybe you should just listen to this Pisces reading, all right? It says, known as the wounded healer, the sign in which Chiron sits, as well as the house it's located, indicates our deepest wounds, as well as our deepest capacity for healing and the growth contained. Chiron can induce insecurities, mental, physical, health issues, as well as financial instability. Pisces, Ruled by the planet Neptune, Pisces represents martyrdom, the dream state, and mysticism. The karmic manifestations of Piscean energy include escapism, delusional thinking, and substance abuse. It can also manifest as issues with the feet and aforementioned psychological imbalances. Since Pisces rules over the 12th house, which is the realm of secret enemies and subconsciousness, this card could indicate an imbalance in the 12th house energies impacting your life. See, didn't I say that? Saturn, right? 6th house, and which is going to actually be directly across from this 12th house energy. All right. And then 9th house, you're going to have that like smack dab in the middle of both of those. Well, not smack dab, almost. So it says the house, so you've got sister signs that you're dealing with then with this Gemini energy. So there could be a two-faced energy or, like I said, a choice. The house of health, service, and responsibility. The 6th house tells us how we manage our health as well as the type of service we will engage in to support the collective. The karmic astrology, the 6th house, well, in karmic astrology, the 6th house can provide insight into the types of karma we will experience in work. A stellium in the 6th house indicates added focus on service and work. Natural ruler of the 6th house is Virgo. Then you have Gemini, and it says, known as the messenger of gods, Gemini, an air sign, is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. Gemini rules over the 3rd house of communication and intellect. Geminis represent communication, quick wit, and duality. So I told you, it's a decision, right? Gemini rules the lung area. The karmic aspects of Gemini include abuse of the word, lies, gossip, and slander. It can also indicate bipolar tendencies and extreme procrastination. This card indicates Gemini energy is causing some major imbalances. The 9th house is the subconscious energy we're going to deal with today, and that's the Sagittarian energy. And it says the 9th house is the house of philosophy, religion, and culture. Ruling over the hip and waist area, planets in the 9th house can indicate a need to focus on refining the philosophy we choose to live by in order to identify and release karmic cycles that are generational in nature. Karmic impacts of the 9th house include engagement and low vibrational ideologies and misguidance by our belief systems. Interesting. He is outside clowning right now. Okay. Chiron, Pisces. Okay. So, oh, yeah, of course. What are we doing? What are we doing with this? Yes. Anything else? Okay. Ugh. All right. Somebody's pissed off. That's what I'm hearing with the devil energy. Yeah, look, there's two feminines here. You have the Queen of Cups. You also have the Queen of Pentacles. So what this says to me is take care of your home. All right. Capricorn energy. Take care of your home. I just pretty much what I'm picking up on right now is that you are going through it with this Chiron energy. You're being triggered. Galactic mushroom and the divine matrix. You are being triggered and you're just like, how did this all just happen? I think you're searching for answers with the 6th house, but I also know that you want to deal with someone who is sane. Is another thing that I'm thinking. You want to deal with someone who is sane and loving, okay? So what it looks like is the problem that you were dealing with is whoever it was that was in your energy, they must have triggered you, right? So there could be someone here that gave to another person and they kept it secret with the Piscean energy. And now someone has to deal with the fact that they've done what they've done, okay? Now, I'm not necessarily, you guys need to definitely check your other signs. Maybe go look at the Gemini reading as well. That might assist some of you because you have a lot that you need to learn. Like, I don't think that It's all about the moon phases for you. I know that there's a lot of emotion here. Venus just moved out of Virgo. All right. And there was someone here who was longing for love. They're longing for something. They were longing for attention in some way, shape, or form. And that's why there's the lesson here about things that were done in the past, generational issues. Yeah. Ego. Somebody's ego is the problem here. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please, with Chiron. Yeah, somebody's ego is the problem. Looking for love in all the wrong places. That's what I just heard. I used to say that. I've been saying that ever since I was a kid. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Someone could have had a family here and they didn't keep that in mind. This divine feminine energy here is very controlling. Very, very controlling. Finances. Pisces. You have two divine feminines here. You have a empress here and you have an empress here. You have an empress that is loving, but then you also have an empress that has multiple wounds. There's also an empress here that did something, possibly got pregnant to cause confusion on purpose. And right now you are kind of dealing with the backlash of all of that, is what I'm picking up on here. I do know that someone is very stretched thin financially. Someone is stretched very, very thin. Okay. And someone is really needing to work on themselves. I know that there's mental instability here. Someone could be dealing with a divine feminine that is cuckoo and off her rocker and trying to create havoc. There's also someone here that is only talking to someone to keep this person calm and to keep this person from making the person that they do love or you know, just stable and not so on the defense here. There's a big ass fight getting ready to come out of this, whatever this is. There's two divine feminines. There's two pregnant women. Go back to the original reading. This is where it's coming out at. And there's all havoc getting ready to break loose. And that's why it's time to learn this particular lesson. When we deal in low vibrational energies, that's what we get. Low vibrational people and low vibrational situations. Somebody is pissed. I just keep seeing that someone is pissed with the conversation that's coming out. Yes, and they regret it. They regret being married to someone. They regret the situation they put themselves into. Somebody probably only got married for money here and had no intentions of being faithful. Someone's pissed. There's a Gemini child here. There could be a Piscean child here. And this is affecting everything. Look, you have two nines here. I told you it's a child. Tesla energy, 369 vibration. Okay. Right now, this is not about coming together because what's lacking is the 3. You have 6 and you have 9. This is about people making choices in regards to love. The Pisces in this information is only worried about money right now. Okay. The Gemini in this energy or the conversation or the choice is, I want to choose me, but I chose a situation that really only bought me blocks in life. And now I regret it. Pisces, this could be you. This could be the person that you're dealing with. Please take it as it resonates and leave the rest. You have to stand up for the things that you value the most. There is one particular person that you truly, truly love. And I know that this person loves you and they would give wholeheartedly to you at any point in time, ever. I think because of the wounds that maybe you've gone through, you confused money with love. That could be another thing. Or maybe somebody settled for money. And that in itself is the choice you are now having to make, right? I think that you're realizing a very harsh lesson here as well, especially if there was someone that chose money, because I know there's other signs where someone is choosing money over love, right? So if somebody chose money over love, they want to go back to the love, but they can't do it now because the person that they loved made a decision because they didn't choose them. See? And now they're stuck in the choice that they made and they know it. And it's like a very, very clear energy. It's like a slap of reality. Like, I really wanted something here. I thought I could have it both ways. I thought I could have my cake and eat it too. But I'm seeing now that that's not it. I'm seeing now that I have to be, helpful to other people. I'm seeing now that, maybe there's a financial burden that I created here that I should not have created. Somebody Pisces, you could have created a financial burden, or somebody created it for you. Man, you cannot make this up. Queen, somebody has two baby mamas here. It came out twice because you had two empresses, and now and someone's pregnant still or wants pregnancy, and now you've got two here. There's two baby mamas here and one masculine. I say baby mamas like that, but one of these people is not okay. One of these people, it has their hand out. And it's causing confusion on purpose. And it's because they are a wounded individual and they need they have issues with money, or they have something along those lines where they expect you to help them manifest. Right? And I think it might trigger you to the point where you're just like, I can't deal with this. Somebody's really having to come to some sort of solution as to how they can work this out. Yeah. It's in the works. That's what I'm hearing. It's in the works. I'm working on it. That's what I'm hearing. I'm working on it. But really, the only thing that's being worked on is the sadness and the regret. Someone is in major denial about the damage that has been caused with these 10 of Swords here. And I'm thinking to myself, is about to start abusing people verbally here. Someone could be abusing people verbally here if they're not left alone and allowed to find some sort of sense of peace. This is a toxic soulmate. I'm telling you, someone has allowed a toxic soulmate to come into a very, it's like the situation that you had was okay. And somebody made a really bad choice and they lied about it. And lying about it is now, really teaching some sort of generational low vibrational energy. This person lies. They don't tell the truth. They lie about money. They lie about money is what I'm hearing. You cannot make this up. Yeah, so I'm thinking bugaboo. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking bugaboo. And it could even be like a soul drainer of some sort. Like I'm going to say it could even be a vampiric energy in some way, shape, or form. And this is future energy. You guys have more deception and more things coming. It's probably a lawsuit is what I'm thinking. And it's someone who's in their pride and it's someone who's in their ego. This could be a lawsuit of some sort that's getting ready to come through. Yeah, it's the other person. It's the other feminine here. Because you have two feminines. You have two Queen of Pentacles. You have someone that has a point to prove. You had happiness with someone. And when somebody refused, or someone, I don't know, maybe they were just going through a hard time. There was some sort of argument. There was some sort of fight that happened. And then all of a sudden, boom. Now there's another third party that's in the mix of all of this, getting ready to tear up shop. This is someone who fell for the okie doke, Pisces. And I'm not necessarily sure how it's going to affect you, but I know that someone is angry. And I know that somebody is moving in the direction of causing confusion on purpose, especially when it comes to money. Like, they are so angry about money right now that their pain and torment will block you. It will block your satisfaction. Some of you all, you keep having to have this conversation with one person over and over again about money. And that in itself is just draining. That in itself is the vampiric energy. You need someone to be responsible for their actions here, and they're not. Yep. They're choosing to walk away like, I didn't hear you. You talking to me? Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you know what it is I choose to do, and then they never give you an answer. See, 10 of Cups. They do what they want to do, and that's Piscean energy. I think that's what you want. I think you just want to be left alone. I think that you would like to be peaceful and you'd like to be happy. There's some sort of mismanagement here as well. If you have a business, I want you to be very, very careful with who you're sharing those business ideas with. If you hire somebody or you are looking to hire somebody new, please make sure you understand the reason why this person no longer works for that other company. I feel like they stole. And you need to find the truth out about that. There's going to be a conversation here about somebody that's choosing to leave. You guys are, listen, I'm going to clean this up because it's messy now. That's what I feel here, Pisces. Pisces, I feel like there's so many people that have opinions about how this is all getting ready to go that they would be willing to lie on one another. The only people that matter right now are the people that are helping you take care of your life and really want those things that are best for you. Okay. There's someone here who offers you some sort of support, or you are offering someone some sort of support, and this person doesn't recognize it for what it is. And even, yeah, they don't recognize it for what it is. And it's all about money for them. And they're going to regret treating you like that. I know that. Yep. Because you are supposed to be loved and cared for. You're not going to be dealing with anyone else's toxicity. This is you stepping into your power. Okay. And I feel like some of you, you're going to have to recognize that for the potential behind this is to get stuck behind a twin flame in some way, shape, or form. That could be another major issue for you. Yep. A relationship. I told you it's a twin flame energy where you're about to learn this lesson. I'm also thinking to myself that do not set yourself into any sort of financial trap here. You will regret it. Okay. You're also possibly going to be hearing something in January time frame about money. And I'm also hearing the phrase, I didn't know. I didn't know. So maybe somebody wasn't paying attention to their communication. They were oblivious to the communication that was coming in to the household. Maybe somebody kept a message from someone here. There could be a package. Yeah, like, and I'm hearing like, it's like a package. Somebody doesn't give a package, or somebody holds on to a package because they didn't want to give it to the other person. It was a petty energy. Okay. Might be a Pisces. It could be you doing it, or Pisces, you're supposed to get this package, but because you're dealing with people that are wounded, they're not going to give these things to you. Yeah. And they lie to you about it. They had it the whole time. They had it the whole time. And because of the way that they work, thought that they could take it and sell it for money or do whatever it is. Somebody is really irritated with someone who has money here too. And they don't feel like they're being supported with money. And so it's almost like they feel like they're being blocked and aren't able to do something, especially if this has to do with children, right? This is a toxic ass offer. Look at all that red. Okay, I'll tell you what. If you are ready and you're prepared to deal with whatever this is, if you choose to release this karmic cycle right here, it will actually benefit you. It's going to take you more than once to try to leave whatever this is. But if you plan properly, everything will go in the direction you need it to go in. See? You have someone that you are going to have a conversation with, or this is just you talking to yourself and becoming wiser and becoming smarter about how to manage the past and how to deal with the past. Any burdens, any lies, any deception, things that were keeping you bound are done and over with now. There's also someone here who needs to get rid of some sort of lie. It's a wounded energy. So I don't know if it's you that's wounded here. I feel like you're wounded with whatever this is. You have to work on that. Once you work on that, I feel like your money will be a little bit better. There's also someone here, if someone has wounded another person, like tried to bind them in some way from having money, there's regret around that because they realize that Spirit only gave this person new opportunities and new blessings. This is almost like it's like a very hidden dark magic type of thing. Okay, it could be a divine masculine energy here, but this person wanted a relationship. They wanted something, and maybe they didn't get it. And since they didn't get it, They tried to trap somebody into a toxic type of relationship that was just very controlling, very low vibrational, very, and I mean very, very, very low vibrational. And it was all about money. And I feel like this might be the opportunity for growth. This might be the opportunity for somebody to really cut that off and learn from their mistakes from the past. And it's one of those things, you guys, you know, when we talk and we say that life can bring us good times and it can bring us bad times, right? It can bring us good times and it can bring us bad times. I feel like if you choose forgiveness in this aspect, you'll be okay. There's something here about January. I want you guys, don't put yourself in a financial hole in January trying to give to other people either. Okay? If you don't have it, you don't have it. Tell the truth about that. You don't have to regret. What you'll regret is trying to spend money that you don't have. Somebody needed to hear that message. I'm going to give you guys an angel message too because of the fact that this devil is right here. Yeah, and it says higher learning. You guys definitely need to step into this, especially with the 9th house education and the Gemini. And it says you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further the process. Okay, you're at a stopping point for some reason, but that's not the truth, and that's not what they want you to do. They want you to continue to expand here with soul expansion. Make sure you guys go back and check your November readings. I definitely feel that. We have 11, 11, 11 on the clock. There's also 8 here. You are going to be creating something new and abundant. Your cycle will continue, but being petty and allowing your wounds and things to confuse what it is that you're working on and who it is that you should be giving your time and energy and effort to is not healthy. You have a toxic family member too that is only around you for money, Pisces. That's all it is. There's some sort of investment that you feel like that, or maybe they feel like you should be giving to them. It's just what I feel. I'm going to give you guys one more shaman's dream. Okay. All right, Pisces, thank you for watching. And then the rest of you, I'm going to give you one more shaman's dream as an overall of how to handle all of the energy that you have been dealing with today. Okay. Make sure you guys are sharing, hitting that like button. I appreciate all of the super chats and everything that you guys did to help support the channel today. Oh, they don't want to go. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. And yes. Root Girl, the disowned self, and the Magician's Sword. Confidence in your own magic at the bottom of the deck. First breath. The beginner's mind. Okay. We've gotten through all of the zodiac signs. We had a soul reading at the beginning. What this says to me is as you come to the end of things of the way that they were, you get to change some stuff up now. All right. They do want you to ground. The disowned self. This is you not paying attention to your true higher calling. There's a truth that needs to come out now. You have 10 and 10. All right. So 2 10s, like the beginning and the end. Create something new for yourself. Look, and then the forgiveness is there. All right. So if you guys are at the 9, you're wrapping some stuff up. This is the conclusion for you. All right. You're not sure where you're headed. You're headed towards creating something new. You're headed towards creating something blessed. I feel like it will really feel good. Look at all of the planets there too. Okay. It was great that we used the deck that we did. It was meant for us to talk about the planetary alignments and how they're affecting you. Go pull your natal chart if you need to. Something else here. You're ready to grow out of this hold that you've been in. So either cut yourself free or speak yourself free. Think yourself free. Know that you're free. Freedom. 1111 is the portal. You are free to do what it is that you need to do to manifest something new. New opportunities, endings. All right, you guys, that was a long time. I'm out of here. This is for you. Peace and elbow grease.